Welcome, my fellow operatives. My name is Taft Taylor, and this is the newest episode of the Nemesis Sessions. My guest today is IMF superstars Omen Black and Soldier GP. Gentlemen, welcome back to the Nemesis Sessions. How are y'all?
It's great to be back, James.
Pretty good.
Pretty good? That's it? Just pretty good?
We're doing our James Marshall impressions.
Yeah, yep. I know. Tennessee Backyard Wrestling coming in saying hello, everyone. What's up, TBW? TBW saying hey to IMF. Anything y'all want to say?
Summer Bash, July 2024.
July 2024, TBW. James Taylor probably going to go. Y'all might want to pack your bags and plan a trip to Ohio. Is that where it's at?
Bremen, Ohio.
Bremen, Ohio. Summer Bash next year.
Summer Bash, you're going to see the first ever War Games match in the backyard scene.
Oh, that's going to be pretty epic. I think I might want to be a part of that. That would be neat. King Vampire. I know some people know him. Some people don't. I stole your Stone Cold beer. Well, appreciate that, King Vampire.
Did I kick your ass in PWF?
Yeah, I know, right? So, gentlemen, it's good to see y'all. It's been a little while. I just watched a little bit of CyberSlam, and I wanted to bring that up and see what y'all would like. If y'all want to talk about anything involving CyberSlam, tell me about this tag title match that y'all were in. I saw Omen, you and Remington Stryker. That was kind of an odd team right there. What was the deal with all that?
Well, as you know, me and Remington Stryker, we became in this business agreement as him being 49% owner of IMF and me being the leader of the House of Wolves and former IMF world champion. You know, he scratched my back, I scratched his back. He wants to get rid of some guys. He still keeps me champion or tries to keep me champion.
How well did that do? How did that work out for you?
You better shut your mouth, soldier.
Just saying, how well did that work out for you?
We may be in foundation shirts, but I'll still kick your ass right here.
No, we'll see about that.
Dang. Yeah, so they're getting a little heated now all of a sudden. Soldier, what about you? I know your partner was injured, Mr. Dirty Dan or Dirty Donnie or whatever, and now you got this indie guy coming in. What's his name?
Not a surprise. Not a surprise they get hurt. Every time you partner someone, they end up getting hurt. By who?
You, actually. You're the one that injured Dirty Donnie. Trying to do a trios move.
A trios move?
It was by accident.
But yeah, so I had to relinquish the tag titles and have to earn them again. So now I'm a two-time tag team champion.
Congratulations, by the way. I saw that. Saw some new competition in there too. Are those guys from WCE?
One of them is, but we won't discuss WCE when we discuss this other guy. So
okay,
a little twerp.
Looks like Mr. Chris, I guess the coach, saying IMF.
What's up, Coach?
What's up, Coachy? How's it going? So
I'll do James Marshall. Hey.
I tell you what, man, I don't know over there on Tom Bryce's show, Sports Wire Radio. Go check it out. I'll put a link down in the description below, as well as for IMF. And that way y'all can check them out later. Go give them a follow and a subscribe. But I saw that James Marshall from WCE, and I did not get him. I didn't understand he's a champion, guys. Y'all know better than anybody. You got to be able, if you're going to present yourself as a champion of a company, you got to be able to talk trash with the rest of them, right?
It just made that championship look like crap.
Sadly.
When I challenged him, I told him right off the back, I don't want a shot at your belt. I don't want that title. And that's why. Because that title is nothing but crap.
We got a legendary.
Did you see Jovi? He cut a promo yesterday on us. They cut a promo on us. That was his best promo, and he was trying to be me.
Really?
Like, that was why it was his best promo, because he was trying to be me.
Soldier SJ.
It didn't work out for him
I'm surprised that Crenson would walk in the promo bleeding. He did it on Sports Wire. But, he must not have ketchup packets, or he must not have fake blood that day.
I thought it was like strawberry syrup or something. That shit was real bright.
I thought he was going to pull a whole thing from the movie Scream. It's corn syrup.
Corn syrup looks better than whatever he had on his head.
There's something wrong with his screen. I thought there was something wrong with his actual screen. Because I looked at him and I was like, dude, he had spots on his head.
I never knew that getting cut, you can wipe it away and it's gone. When you look closely in that interview, there's nothing there. When he wipes the blood away, there's nothing there.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of
baffling. So
it's kind of baffling. That might mean that he's a big threat. So I guess watch out. I don't know. Nicholas Cranston, good guy. Legendary Backyard Wrestlers coming in here saying, "What's up, fellas?"
Another company potentially showing up to Summer Bash in July.
Maybe we'll see them. I'd like to see these guys there. Maybe we get them on an episode of the Nemesis sessions. But go ahead. What?
With Chris Aruda, the Wilster, whatever the hell that is, and then the bread and butter of Legendary Backyard Wrestling, CJ the Alpha Junt.
Ooh.
Now, I hope I see you at Summer Bash, CJ. I really do. But just when Dirty Donnie comes to you asking you for help in that War Games match, you better tell him no. So I'm going to tell you right now, we're not going to do it in a trampoline. You're not going to be facing the Wilster. You're going to be facing the Midwest 4.
Right. Chris said, "I'll do ADT. I thought this was supposed to be my time." That AWL champion, he is a reliant, an arrogant sumbitch. What do y'all think? What did y'all think of him? What was y'all's take? What was IMF's take on ADT?
That's the one that interrupted and started crying out and all that, right?
Yeah.
The MJF knockoff.
Besides Sportswire, I never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Never. I did probably, to think of it, I probably would never heard of him if it wasn't for Sportswire. That's how AWL is not on our radar.
So the funny thing
that if we came to wherever AWL is, that little, was that a wooden belt?
I'd take that wooden belt.
We take that wooden belt.
Yeah. See, that was the funny thing to me was I just found out that he was in Alabama, but he's on the other side of Alabama, the east side. I'm on the west side. And he challenges me. And then I said, whenever you're ready, if you want to do it on your mat or you want to come into a 16 by 16 or an 18 by 18 ring, let's go. And then he said he'd get back to me.
Yeah, he kind of stepped back on it. He's like, what'd I get myself into?
Mm-hmm. Dark Cryptic Wrestling, DKW, you guys know these men very well. They said, "Evening, fellas. I saw y'all's show, The Rage in the Cage. Can y'all tell me a little bit about Rage in the Cage?" Oh, man, I have to throw my props to you before I get to you, Soldier. And I saw that cage match between you and Dark Kron. And not only was it a good match and very entertaining, y'all were doing it in the rain. And I've wrestled in the rain before, and I know what that's like. And I know that mat was slick. And but nonetheless, it was great. And then, Soldier, you come in at the end and did what you did, which was pretty dirty. But nonetheless, it was very entertaining. Can y'all talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, you're right. It was very slick. You can see in the match where I was trying to get a rebound clothesline off and I slipped. But
what about when Dark Kron did the mule kick in the corner and he kind of just slid back on the mat because it was so wet?
Yeah.
And you want me to talk about what I did? It's not what I did. I didn't plan that.
The man's right by you. I'm surprised he ain't going to knock you in your face right now for it.
No, because me and Jordan, we're on good terms now.
Listen, Jordan came to me, all right, when he dropped my son, what Jordan looks like as a brother, on his head. That he came to me and asked me, "Hey, can we set something up for me to take the world title?" So I was like, "Let's do it." And nobody's seen it coming.
I'm not going to listen to it anymore. Me and Jordan are on good terms. That's all you guys need to know.
So you lost the World's Heavyweight Championship for IMF.
More
but I'm
importantly, I
sure
lost a brother. Let's get that straight.
He went off. He's a lone wolf now. He's left the nest, right?
Unfortunately, but you know what?
Sort of speak.
But you know what? I got my brother back. I should just say that. I got my brother back. I celebrated with him after he won his belt back at CyberSlam.
There you go. There you go. CyberSlam was a hell of a show. But what about you, Soldier? You went from losing the world title to Omen a couple of months back, and then you went on to win the tag titles, and not only once, but now twice. So now you are a tag team champion for IMF. What do you think about the competition, and are you going to be having a singles run again? Or are you enjoying the tag team run?
I'm enjoying what Jordan's doing. Jordan doing the whole challenge, open challenge every week. You know, I tried to tip my hat in that the first week. I'm enjoying his run. I'm letting him have his run. I'm enjoying teaming up with Levi McDaniels, and I foresee that we're going to hold these belts for a foreseeable future because I don't see any tag team right now that could stand up against me and Levi, the Pop of the Monsters.
Gotcha. And how about the update status for Dirty Don? You know, what happened to him exactly? Because I'm actually kind of unfamiliar with what happened. I heard he got injured, but what was the injury, and how long does he got, or will we ever see him back in a ring again?
We were working on some moves as the greater good, right? We were working on some moves. Some things happened. His leg got messed up. He actually had been working injured. Like, he was injured when we won the tag titles. We actually defended them in Summer Bash. He was still his leg was still a little bit wasn't fully healed, and he landed wrong in that match. And you could see that he was limping pretty bad at the end of that match going up the ramp. Right now, he's focusing on because he is Mr. 51%.
Yeah.
So he's focusing right now on Summer Bash and behind the scenes and all that stuff.
DKW saying LOL, it was a good time, and then he said he also lost the DKW hardcore at Summer Bash. Oh, looks like you're kind of digging that salt wound a little bit. Put some salt in the wound.
If you watch that match, you see me beat the hell out of that guy all match long. He had some giant goofball come out and try to attack me. Then he had another giant goofball.
Another giant
goofball.
All I want to say is, Kron, you're welcome. But it wasn't for me.
Yeah, you should be thanking this guy.
So really, I beat you.
Yeah, you beat me again.
Man. What about that barbed wire match? You know, with the barbed wire everywhere. I mean, what was that like?
The all-out hell match. You know,
that all-out hell match for sure.
At the time, I was stuck in my own head. Losing my brother, losing my world title, mostly losing my brother Jordan Nets from the House of Wolves, and I wasn't in the right state of mind, and I underestimated how angry and how determined Matthew Forsaken it was. And I can tell you this right now, I will never do that again. Never underestimate that little dog, that little pussycat, Matthew Forsaken. Now, it's 1-1 right now. We may be the Midwest 4, but there's still unfinished business. He made me bleed. And
how many one-on-one matches have you and Kron had so far?
Me and Kron?
No, Omen.
One.
You've only had one match or two?
Only one match going against him.
That was the cage, right?
Yep.
What was the all-out hell match? That wasn't him? Oh, I'm thinking somebody else. That was Forsaken. My bad. Anyways, it was really like a David versus Goliath type match. It was kind of the way I looked at it because he's so small and skinny, and you as big as you are. It's just like, man, this is interesting. You know, it made for good TV. It was pretty entertaining, at least on my part.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, I had my shot at becoming another world champion outside of IMF, and like I said, losing my brother Jordan really got to me.
We
But
got the good.
since me and Jordan are good terms now, that'll never happen again.
There you go. We got the good guy CJ Black in here. My boys, possibly new best friends. Seems like there's an open spot.
Hey, CJ, by the way, that money was deposited in our account today, so we'll be there this weekend.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, possible match, maybe, in ROEW?
If you watch, what was it, Tom Bryce, we got challenged.
By that world champion piece of shit, Jason Storm. And the guy that we basically murdered in the ring, what's his name? Jake?
Yeah.
Jeff?
Justin.
John?
Justin Collins.
John.
So I wanted to go ahead and ask y'all. I've got these comments. I try and pop them up whenever I can, but I've also got a special guest who has requested and asked to be on here and wanted to know if he could come on and give a chit chat with y'all. And y'all know him pretty well. Want to know if y'all are open to talking with anybody.
Who is it?
So that's a yes, or you want me to tell you who it is before I bring him on?
It's whoever.
I'm okay with it.
It's whoever. Okay. Well, I'll bring him on here for a few minutes because this is y'all's show, and I think he's backstage and he can hear me.
This is our time. This is our interview.
This is the foundation. This is IMF's time. Are you cool with that, Mr. Special Guest? Okay. So we'll bring him on here for a few minutes. He wants to say hello. He's no stranger to the Nemesis sessions. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Anthony Steele. Mr. Steele, you requested to come on here and say hello to the boys. And how you doing today?
Doing all right. I'm also getting ready for a show this weekend.
Everybody's busy this weekend.
Hey, they would know. You wouldn't know much, James, but they know when you wrestle, you're always on a busy schedule. So
Justin Collins is right. Mr. Good Guy CJ Black said, guys.
I swear it was Dustin or Jeff or
Johnny.
Johnny.
It was Johnny.
So what can we do for you, Mr. Anthony Steele? How you been? Have you been keeping up with IMF, and how's it been?
I actually got a question for you, Steele.
Oh,
what was up with that live last night?
Oh, the NOCW live. Yeah, the NOCW Grand Stage this Saturday in West Memphis. Any of y'all can make it. Well, obviously y'all can't because y'all got to take care of ROEW. But James, man, I know you're not a busy man. All you sit there and do is play with your little action figures and create videos. So you should come out.
Anthony, now is not the time to start talking and spewing trash.
But no. But no, on a real note, I wanted to say hello to the foundation. Hello, Omen. Hello, Soldier.
What's up, man?
Saw y'all at Summer Bash. I'll say this. It seems to me there's a trending topic, or not really a topic, a trending agenda that when it comes to big stars nowadays, someone has to, go behind someone's back to cost them a match. Because Soldier, you did it to me, and then I guess karma bit you in the ass. And then Omen, you lost a long friend, man. Y'all might be on good terms now, but then it's the same thing that we were addressing last night on the NOCW live. Was when someone has that case, it doesn't matter friend or foe. Everyone's a target, and it sucks. It sucks that Jordan had to do that to you.
And I have to say, I think Jordan's been pretty well at being the champion right now. Not to blow smoke up his ass, but the kid has definitely come out on his own. And I know he left the Wolf Pack, but hey, you got to admit he's been doing pretty well as champion so far. What do you guys
I totally agree. I couldn't be happier for him.
But that comes with another thing. Y'all are down one member. And Omen, I see you. You're on the come up again. You're getting back in your groove. And I respect that. I respect a man that will take the loss kind of get sidetracked a little bit, well, then realize what the main objective is. Omen Black, I'll say it. Omen Black's the face of IMF.
Uh-oh.
And with that being said, Omen, I have a question for you.
What's that?
You going to teach Jordan a lesson? That betrayal comes with consequences.
Like, you're not going to get me to talk badly about my brother. I'm not.
I mean, I'm just asking a question.
Even after he left the House of Wolves, even when the House of Wolves were getting on me about showing him favoritism, showing him remorse, showing him mercy, if you want to call it that.
Can you say
no one is going to get me to talk badly about him. I was supportive when he was champion. I'm still be supportive when he's champion, and I'll be supportive even when he loses that belt to someone else.
So you're not gonna be the guy to take
he's not going to lose it.
So you're not going to be the guy to take it from him. You're not going to get your world. You're not going to get redemption for yourself. You're going to let Jordan, just basically punk you out like that.
Here's the problem by having Remington Stryker as your business partner. He puts you in matches you don't want to be in. And apparently I have my title rematch at the next show, which is
Summer Beatings.
I mean, and then you got to know.
You know what? I just might just lay down for the count for Jordan. That's how much of a brother I am to him.
Well,
you heard it. You heard it here. Straight up.
Jocelyn Havoc saying, "Hey everyone," by the way, and then to add a little fuel to the fire, Anthony, Mr. CJ Black says, "My boys, how much to pancake Mr. Steele? I've had enough of him."
I mean, CJ. You know, you don't have to travel to me. I have no problem coming to beat your ass. But
oh God.
It goes with saying back to the foundation. Well, then you got Mr. Soldier. Seems like you turned you replaced Dirty. Like that's where I'm seeing from, because when you were going for those championships, it wasn't about the originals. It was, who can I get so I can have something. Why turn on your friend, man? Why
replace from my friend? If you actually look, he had to pull away. He had personal reasons. He had to pull away. It's on the channel. He posted it on the YouTube channel.
But that's the thing.
I had to find a new partner.
That's the thing. Partner. I would never do that. Brotherhood is key. You really think that I'm gonna
so remake? Hold on. So are you saying you were partners with your brother, right?
Yeah.
And then your brother retired, right?
Yeah.
So you should retire then. You shouldn't team up with nobody else.
Oh no! See, that's why I'm a singles.
That's exactly. That's why I'm a
single. No. That's why I'm a singles.
Dirty retired from in-ring competition because he was injured. I was supposed to, and he told me to get a new partner so I could get my titles.
Because someone hurt Dirty. I don't know who, but someone did.
So,
in your logic, you should have retired when your brother retired because that was your tag team partner.
No. See, that's where you're getting it wrong. It's not that I said you should retire. It's you shouldn't replace. I didn't replace
nobody. Dirty was retired. He posted on the channel that he was retiring from in-ring competition because of injuries, and he was going to focus on behind the scenes. And he literally said, if I found a partner, I could have my tag team title shot the next show. So I didn't replace nobody. He gave me the okay to get a partner so I could keep going with my career.
It's because he knew that if you didn't, there's nothing left of you. There's nothing left for you to do. Your relevancy is dimming down, soldier.
My relevancy is coming down.
Yes, it is really dimming down.
I mean,
you can't win a world title.
The foundation is doing a really good job. We were just in Michigan just last week. We're going to be in Michigan again this weekend. We're going other places. They want the foundation. So I don't see where my relevancy is going down.
Where's the
See,
soldier on that?
what you fail to realize is the IMF is the measuring stick of backyard wrestling.
Big words.
People want us. People want to come to us. People want us to come to them.
People want Omen,
People want Omen.
and they know. I'm sorry to say this, Omen, but they know if they ain't got the lackey soldier with them, they can't have Omen.
I see what you're trying to do, Steel. This is the guy that couldn't get a tire to come to IMF. You're not gonna break up the foundation. Yeah. You're not gonna break up the Midwest 4.
I never said I was gonna break up anything. I'm
not gonna
giving you the facts.
I've turned a new leaf. I'm no longer the bad guy Omen. I've turned a new leaf.
Sure about that?
Swear to God.
Because one thing you gotta always understand is there always gonna be that bad guy in you, and I'm waiting for it to show. So that way, when I look at Soldier the next time, I could tell him I was right.
Well, gentlemen,
We're gonna keep
it's definitely been interesting so far. I mean, are we ever going to see maybe Anthony Steele one-on-one with Soldier GP?
He don't want it.
He don't want it. How do you know he don't want it?
He don't want it.
Soldier takes on all comers, though.
He don't want it because then again he has to go grab Omen. He's gonna have to.
See, what's gonna happen is he's gonna come in all the way up until the morning of the show, and say his tire popped and he can't find one.
You want to know something honest? Backyard's not on my mind, man. It really ain't. I went and saw the little ADT special of where he's at. No offense. I'm kind of like where James is at. If it ain't a 16x16, an 18x18, or a 20x20, I don't want it.
Huh.
And to be honest,
you have a 16x16.
And to be honest, the Indies are pretty fucking nice. The Indies are treating me pretty damn well. And it seems to me
that's even better because look, we're getting our permits and our license to become an indie company.
Well,
30 and Remington are. Well, I mean the company as a company, we're getting that stuff.
Hey. Here you go. You can hear it right here. Get your Indies license, and then Soldier. Then I'll come. Then I'll teach you a lesson.
Because
don't think I forgot about what happened. Don't think that I'm going to ever forget what you and Omen are capable of. But I promise you, it ain't gonna be the same story. Especially now. I think it's time to bring someone to actually take care of you two. A guy that both of y'all know pretty well. They're wanting to see an IMF. And shit, I'll even pay for his hotel and his food.
Are you talking about James Taylor?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Just say that. No, it's pretty
I'm talking about James, because James, you don't live that far from me.
Yeah, we're living back in.
No. You don't live that far from me, James. And listen,
we're doing going rounds and arounds and arounds and arounds and arounds and arounds like we did back in March. Oh, me and James, we ain't been friends, but we can ride together to take on you two, and then not show up. You and me and James, we can do this. We can put aside our differences and become a team to take on the foundation, and then not show up.
Hey, hold on now.
This is a sequel to what we just did with them the last time we were on the Nemesis session.
Hold on there, Twinkie Tits. Okay, look, this is my show. Y'all are the guests. I get it, Anthony. Chill your beans. You know, I'm not trying to stir nothing up, but it's in the works. There's going to be that day because the people want to see. Not to brag, but they want to see Soldier GP and James Taylor. No offense.
They don't want to see Anthony Steele team up with James to take on us. They want to see me and you. One-on-one.
One-on-one.
They're waiting for it.
Me and you. Now, you, Anthony, we got to have the rubber match eventually.
Let me say this, though. People wanted to see Omen Black versus Anthony Steele one-on-one. But guess what? You didn't let that happen, did you? You or his little lackeys let that happen, did you? So I guess a tit for a tat, right? A tit for a tat.
I mean, You're right.
It's one of those
People
things
want
where
you.
it's one of
Hold on,
those things
Lollipop
where
Gil.
what you can do, I can do better.
As he's dancing. Real quick, guys, I got a guy that he's going to come in for a quick minute too himself. He could be a special guest referee of this match if it was to ever happen. And y'all know him. And I guess he's here ready to do some business. And that's Mr. Chris Craven. Mr. Craven, how the hell are you?
Marvelous, bloody marvelous.
Yeah, bloody marvelous. Well, Chris Craven, Anthony Steele. I don't know if you
Chris
actually
Craven,
ever
get
met
that
him.
package we sent you.
You did what with your package? I don't need to know that.
You were talking about it the other day on SportsWire.
Anthony, have you ever met Chris Craven?
Yeah, he was on here with you, me, and him. Remember Andy Kaufman?
You know, I'm sorry.
We're still waiting for him to get a clue. Like everyone wants to see him, this person or that person in the match. I want to see him with a clue. I want to actually see you show up and actually do something that's relevant. Like, oh, I'm an indie wrestler. I'm Andy Darling.
Let me say this. Anthony Steele, you did have a point. People did want to see Owen Black take on Anthony Steele. But I'm going to tell you this. Only 300 people wanted to see it.
What's up, kid?
Shit happens, man. Shit happens.
But you know what? I wonder how many less views we'll get if we see it again. Now, hopefully, I think you know it's a
Marshall moment.
Hopefully, when you show up to IMF, you don't look like the Lollipop Guild hair, and you come respectfully like a man.
Lollipop, lollipop,
Wait, him?
He's down here.
Yeah, him.
Down below us.
Anthony.
Where he belongs.
The real deal, Anthony Steele.
I'll give you that one-on-one that you think I didn't give you when I beat you. I'll give you that one-on-one.
No,
hell,
so this time
I even welcome you to have the same tactics that I had. I welcome
That's the point. That's the point. If you actually, the 300 people watched, I didn't need someone. I had you. And if it wasn't for little Miss Breast Milk over there, you would have been done.
You want to say you had me, but did you really have me? I mean, I got.
It's so romantic. You had him at hello. He felt so special, warm and toasty inside. Tell me over just one time. Come on.
The only question is, how's it going to feel going back to the Indies, knowing that you got your ass whooped by a backyarder still? I mean, I guess we'll have to find out.
Ain't gonna happen.
That's what you said the last time.
Come get in the ring with me, and it definitely will.
Yeah, that's a sorry excuse for a comment, Mr. Chris. You've been out of the game for how fucking long? You better off.
And you know what? You're right. I've been out of the game for a little while, and I'd still fold your ass up like a pretzel, make you squeal like a bitch. And then you can go back to Indy and go, not only did a backyarder beat you, but a retired backyard beat you.
Dude, it's fine, dude. I'll take you on. I'll take Allman.
Come on, Kaufman, give me your best shot.
It's one of those things where y'all like
what? Stop smiling.
You want to underestimate me?
Serious promo. Come on,
Anthony.
Don't be ADT. It's my time. It's my time,
bro. It is my time. And clock's running fucking out, especially on your career, dude. That's why you've been gone.
Get the camera and popcorn.
That's why you've been gone.
Come on.
You know it's the end of your career.
Don't charge somebody a fee. Drive your ass somewhere and come do it.
I don't charge, dude.
Come on.
I'm a place in the time. Place in the time.
Come on, you know where Maryland is. Look at the map. Come on, you
place in time.
You can do it.
Hey,
come on, Kaufman, you can do it. Hey, I got the perfect. I'll tell you exactly where I will be.
I got a place in time. We got a place in time.
Exactly.
July 5th through the 6th, 7th, 2024 Summer Bash. Chris Craven, Anthony Steele. As long as Anthony Steele's tired.
Start your hair, put your Kaufman suit on, and come out and take an ass whooping. It's that easy. It's that damn easy.
Okay.
Anthony,
are you sure? Because you just said you don't focus on backyard no more. I just want to make you're contradicting yourself now because you're like, I'll fight you now. But before, just about 10 minutes ago,
I'm an indie star.
Well,
I don't talk to stars.
Thank
yeah,
you.
but that's not
Thank
it.
you.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on. By
Thank
that
you
time,
so
But
You
here's
don't
the
worry
thing.
about
Hold on,
backyard.
hold on, hold on,
Backyard
hold on.
just got
Indies.
under your
Hold on.
skin and
Then
got you
weren't you on the
butthurt and
Indies?
got the
Hold on.
best of you.
Weren't you on the Indies though? Weren't you on the Indies? Didn't
Me?
you ever compete on that? Yeah.
Yeah, for 4 years.
Okay,
At
then you're no longer a
27.
backyarder. You're not a backyarder. You're
Oh,
you
no,
weren't
I'm
a backyarder.
We did an indie show, and then we're doing another indie show. So that means we're no longer yarders, right?
I'm open to anything. Dude.
Do yourself a favor. Before you start labeling people, learn how the business is actually ran. You're a rookie. You green. You still wet behind the ears. Don't preach like you've been here a long time knowing how this goes, especially the indies.
And I can still outwork you. 100%.
Outwork me. Come on.
Going,
Yes.
James.
Outwork me.
Yeah. I can
I want
outwork
you
you.
to.
Any
I want
day.
you to outwork me.
I will.
Come on.
Hey,
Come
Mike,
on.
bring some of that pizza.
Okay,
Anytime,
so this is getting heated. Anthony, you're the king of the promos. Come on, don't disappoint me, kid. You're supposed to be cutting the promo. If you were to go one-on-one with Chris Craven next year, and you know the match is lined up, think of it like John Cena and The Rock, how they headlined it a year ahead, and they started talking trash. Imagine yourself in the same position. So, Anthony, if you were to go one-on-one with this veteran, like you did me, you talked all that shit on me, and then I came out and I beat your ass. Well, we had a match. We had a badass match. You know it. A lot of people seen it. Everybody here's seen it. So think of the same thing. You'd be bringing this guy out of retirement, so there's something to add to your credentials. But talk trash to him like you did me.
If
I
this
know you
match
got
doesn't
it
really
in you.
happen,
Do
I'm
it.
going to say this. IMF and DKW's management, they will pick the stipulations for Chris Craven and Anthony Steele.
Anything.
I want a submission match.
Submission match. No rules?
I want a submission match because like I said, I want to hear him squeal just a little bit.
Anthony, what would you do to him in a submission match?
Stretch him.
I can stretch right now. Look, I can stretch right now.
No, I'd literally dog walk you. I'd mop the fucking ring with you, dude. You're old. You're a fucking
Bring
washed
your
up
cleaning glove.
has-been, dude.
You're gonna be up all past your bedtime. Okay.
Nah, dude. I'm 110,000% better than you. And that's the funny thing, is you've left for a reason, and you want to still proclaim that you're one of the fucking best. No, dude, you're not.
Whoa. Get your facts straight, Junior. I have never, ever proclaimed that I was anything. I don't come out here like the rest of you and tout my resume. I don't come out here and tout all my stats and my credentials and my resume like I need to prove something to anyone. I spent 27 years proving what I have to a lot of people. And I'll tell you, no, hold on a second, guys. I'll tell you one thing. ADT wanted to sit there and make a comment the other night. Who the fuck are you? Well, you know what? Come find out. I'll say the same thing I said to him. I'll say it to you. You want to know who I am? Come find out. Well, and I guarantee you,
Well,
you will not like to find.
Strikers, the 49er, just messaged our phone.
Between Dark Crown and 49% Remington Striker, it says, Chris Craven, you want to stretch Anthony Steele, and Anthony Steele, you want to stretch Chris Craven. Submission match sounds good.
CJ Black says he doesn't wrestle in the yard, so technically I'm not a yarder. Let's go.
Oh, hey, Steele, before you come wrestle a yard match, check with your promoter and get his permission first. Get mommy's permission first.
So it looks like it's official. That's if both parties show up. Anthony Steele versus Chris Craven submissions match at Summer Bash 2024.
Ooh, makes me feel real good.
I'll be there. I'll watch this.
You hear that?
Taylor's going to be there.
It's the... I'll tell you
bring the cotton candy.
Being business partners with Remington Striker,
don't be like, I'm going to do a no-name. Don't be like somebody who's only 22, 23 and he's quitting. Be Anthony Steele that I know, the guy who says he's the best ever. Don't back down from it. I want to see. This is something to do. And you want to bring
What's the date?
Out.
What's the date?
For the 12th time. July 5th through the 7th. 2024.
Did it say what day the event? Like what day? There's day 1 and day 2.
How about
What day
this?
is
How
it
about
gonna be on?
this? How about this? You want a submission match? You want to hear me scream? I want to see if you can actually last.
What'd it say? Day 1?
How about let's see if you can last 30 minutes. Iron Man.
Okay.
Let's see if you can be the Iron Man, dude.
Why don't you try to threaten me with a good time? Come on.
Iron Man. Me and you.
Son,
You know what? How many
son, if you're really
submissions
thinking
you
I
get
can't do it at
tonight?
distance, you're sadly mistaken. Let's go. Come on.
Hold on.
I'll bring the timer. Let's
On
go.
day 1, you guys are going to open up Summer Bash with your guys' submissions match and see who could really stretch who out.
DKW
I always
says
knew Remington Striker always says sus stuff, but hey.
Peter Richards came in the foundation. Hell yeah, brother. And he said, me and a couple others are wanting to be there next year at IMF. So there it is.
Hell yeah.
See, we're going to have a big audience, or y'all are going to have a big audience. This sounds pretty interesting. What do you think, Steele, you and Craven? And no, it ain't Craven Rage. Don't get it mistaken. This is Chris Craven.
Yeah, don't make that mistake.
He actually knows what he's doing. You know what you're doing. I think y'all can make a ballpark out of it. What do you think?
I think it'll be a good opener.
You got it.
Yeah.
July 5th.
Yeah.
You go steal the show, Anthony? Like what me and you did in our opener?
Always.
He's going to steal the show until the next match starts.
He's got the serious. He's ready to go. I think he's ready to scrap up now, Craven.
You see this, right? You see that? I'm amused. He's off. I'm amused.
But
let's go.
I'm going to say this. It's going to be hard to top the main event.
He is fucking shook.
What, Omen?
You know what? Hold on. I'll do it. I'll do it. See, it's going to be really hard, you guys. As much as I want to see, I want to see you get your ass stretched out, man. It's going to be funny as fuck for me to watch you scream, Steele. But the situation is you're not going to be able to steal the show on day 1 because the main event, first ever, whoever wants to be a part of it, the main event's an Ultimate X match. Now, the winner gets a shot at any world champion that's there. Any champion that they want, whether it's Craven Rage because WCE is there, or even if Craven Rage isn't the champion, whoever the champion at WCE is, and if they're there, or if you want a shot at the IMF championship, or if you want a shot at DKW World Championship, or if you want a shot at any championship, like if TBW comes,
ROEW,
the winner gets a shot at any one of them the next day on day 2. That's what the winner of the Ultimate X match for the main event day 1 is.
And I don't mind I ask you this, but that would be the first ever Ultimate X match in the backyard, done properly, correct?
Yes.
Let's see. Tell our audience, because the audience might not know, what is the Ultimate X match?
It's the monkey match.
There will, on each post, there's going to be ropes going diagonal
to make an X.
To make an X, obviously. And hanging right in the middle of the ring will be a briefcase, a contract that has to be cashed in at Summer Bash for any world title shot.
There you go. There you go. Bailey coming in here. What's good, Ty? What's good, Bailey? How's it going, man? One of my UK guys over there. Good dude. But that sounds like an interesting matchup for sure. Damn sure. That would be great. Now, you say you're also going to have the first ever War Games match there. So y'all going to have 2 rings?
We are going to have 2
rings. DKW is working on getting their ring steeled out, and we're going to take our ring.
Actually, they're buying a ring.
Oh, they're buying a ring.
They're buying a ring.
So they're buying a ring, and we already have a ring. So we're going to bring our ring and set both of them up.
That's going to be great. It's going to be damn sure interesting. And I'm really intrigued when it comes to that. I've got to say, because there's not too many chances you get to say you've been in a War Games match. I gotta try and sign up for that one.
I'll be in that one. I want to do it. Can I do it, guys? Can I be in the War Games?
Maybe.
I want to wrestle all day.
I'm going to say this. The Midwest 4 we're still taking applicants for
Our
our
fifth
fifth guy.
Our fifth guy.
Fair enough.
But
Anthony-
Dirty Donnie, he's
Can I do
trying
an interview?
to find a team, put a team together because he's already sick of the foundation. I know he wants to retire, but in the ring, but he hates the foundation so much that he'll be wrestling for one more day, one more event, War Games Summer Bash 2024. Now he's trying to put together a team. I see him try to contact Roland Havoc from DBW.
Can I put an
I hope
application?
that he contacts Anthony Steele.
DKW saying 2 16-foot rings side by side. Oh, yeah.
IMF boys.
You guys have a cameraman or a referee, I can wrestle, says CJ Black.
You know
Make
what,
sure to
CJ,
do
we're
that.
still looking for your application.
Hold on, he said, "Hey, we would love CJ Black to be the referee of that match."
Mr. Omen,
We'll have a
Mr. Omen, Mr.
good guy on
2000.
the
Can I
ring.
submit an application? Can
Yeah,
I get
we'll
an
have
interview?
a good guy ref who will call it right down the middle.
Can I get an interview?
Foundation.
Do I got to come out to Iowa to do the interview?
No, we can zoom it.
Okay.
Okay, well,
If
Zoom.
you shoot us a message on MySpace, we'll definitely get it.
MySpace. Jesus.
Richards said, War Games sounds interesting.
Who said that? Peter
Richards.
Richards.
You need to come
My
out
boy
from
Peter.
Oklahoma. You need to come from Oklahoma. Come on up there.
Also, this guy's
Well, there it is. So you said it here live on the Nemesis
So
session.
I guess, Anthony, if you want to be part of the War Games, get a hold of Dirty Donnie.
He's being real quiet all of a sudden. Somebody finally shut him up.
Then maybe, just maybe, you can see me in the ring again.
Hey, talk to Dirty and you get in the ring with me too. Like, that's what you really want, because you can't stop talking about how I hit you in the back with the fucking chair. So I think what you really want is to get in the ring with Soldier.
Not twice.
But again, you might not be able to, because your pride's going to be taken care of by Craven when he taps you out on the first day. So you're going to let your pride get to you, and you ain't going to be able to wrestle in the War Games match.
Take his bag and go home.
Nah.
He's gonna. What's it? Who did that? Sasha Banks it. He's gonna Sasha Banks it.
Anthony, what you got to say something? You're real quiet. You look like you're about to blow a
I
gas.
I feel like I'm talking to Jovi.
Come on, don't be James Marshall on the.
Yeah,
the
I feel like I'm talking to
Price.
Jovi.
I don't know if you watched that, by
I
the way.
want to be rock star of the Indies.
No, I'll give Anthony this. He's no James Marshall.
I know that. I know.
He doesn't have a belt.
I don't know. He's starting to get offended like Squirt Gun.
No, those are different. Anthony's
No.
better than that.
Look,
Squirt Gun don't count.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not offended. I'm not scared.
I'm
gonna show you.
I'm
Because you definitely ain't gonna tap me out. You ain't gonna tap me out. I promise you that. Promise you. Right in the
DKW
fucking God,
says,
dude.
You better go join a yoga class and get extra flexible, son.
he says, I'm sure Forsaken still wants a piece of steel. Matt
I'm
Forsaken.
gonna show you.
I think it's just known that you better be in the War Games match, Anthony.
You better get a hold of Dirty Donnie
I'm gonna show you,
and the
son.
IMF management to see if you can be on the other team.
I'm gonna show you, son, exactly how easy steel buttons.
Because we can't have you on our team when you and Forsaken fighting, me and you fighting, and you and Soldier fighting.
Peter says Anthony and quiet isn't something that goes together. And then
Right.
Bailey says, personally, I wouldn't take this kind of disrespect from these Duck Dynasty inbreds. Uh-oh.
Oh, because of the fucking beard.
Wow.
Look, Craven, and this is me talking directly to you. You think you're gonna tap me out? When's the last time you ever done that? You think that you're gonna fucking win? When's the last time you won a match? While I'm sitting here every fucking week, every fucking month, doing something that you wish you could fucking still do. So when that submission match comes up, July 5th, 2024, I'm not gonna tap out. And I don't even want to make you tap out. I want to make you pass out. I want to take the life out of your fucking body. And then when you can't show up to War Games, if you're accepted, then I'll take your spot. But if you happen to make it past that submission match, I promise you, step in that War Games match. Because I'm gonna toss your little ass around. There ain't no gonna be stretching anybody. I'm just gonna beat the fucking dog shit out of you, dude.
He's mad.
Same with fucking Omen. Same with Soldier. And shit, James, if you're fucking in it too, I'd do the same thing to fucking you, dude.
Yeah, you got to
Got
me.
me there.
Anyway, Bailey says Earthquake and Typhoon up in that top corner.
Hey,
Aren't you the guy who doesn't wrestle? You're just the guy who does promos?
Hold on.
Yeah, you better shut your mouth or you come in the fucking ring.
That's cool, bro.
You know, Steele, I'm so flattered. You know exactly, like, you know how to make it so sweet. This is so
Oh wait,
cute.
you're the guy who quits
That's so adorable.
PWF. You're the guy who quits promo wrestling because you can't hang.
Let me, oh, gentlemen, let me, if I can, please. Listen here, youngin. Okay, young buck, child. The one thing that you have to realize is that what comes with experience comes knowledge, comes ability that you don't have yet because you haven't got there.
Father voice.
And you know what comes with that is being able to, no matter how long I step away from a ring, no matter when my last win or my last match was, I'm so familiar with the ring and the process and the dance that I can get in there and I can do it without even training. I can do it without practicing. I don't need a 90s or 80s like fucking movie montage of training. I don't need to sit here and tout off. I can show up, make my point, make you scream, make you tap, and then go to the next match in War Games and watch how you attempt to throw me around and fail miserably. I have two very highly specialities in the ring: submission and suplexes. You want to throw me around and you want to make me tap.
I don't want to make you tap. I'm gonna make you pass out. I'm gonna make you pass out.
We got a good opener.
There we do. Because look, Steele's madman. He's big man.
Kaufman's affected.
For some reason, Chris couldn't put a serious voice on, sounding like Morgan Freeman.
I'm just saying, Craven put on his dad voice, and he was telling me.
And I'm about to send him to timeout. You're damn right. You go into his room. You punch.
Bailey says he fights in octagons, and then he said, "Ayo, why is it getting loud?"
He said he fights in octagons, like on a video game.
Taylor, you said before I came on here, you wanted Craven. You got Craven. Taylor, you gonna get it?
Training and fighting.
IMF boys, the IMF boys, they might hire Craven, and I tell you what, and this is the real Craven. I don't give a shit about WCE, little rage and hemorrhoids. I'm the real Craven. I've been doing this a long time. I am, and I do have a legacy in this industry. Whether backyard, indie, underground, it don't matter. My experience speaks volumes. And when I show up next summer and I show you in a ring what wrestling really is, what it really is, you can go back to your indies and then you can tell your booker and your locker room that you learned a very valuable lesson from a backyarder, a retired backyarder, that you got humble. And then you can change your character to like marry the humble maid because Steele's going to be dead. I'm going to show you how easy it is to bend Steele.
Try.
I don't
try.
I don't need to try. I don't need to try. I got the capabilities. I got the tools. And I got the talent. I can do it.
Our interview.
I'm sorry, ADT. I'm shit sorry. Fuck. It's your time. I'm sorry.
No, keep listening. Go ahead. Keep going.
He's another ADT. Alternate D+ talent. That's exactly what he is.
We got the foundation here. We got Chris Craven. Definitely check these guys out. We got Anthony Steele in the NBC backyarder as well. Anthony, did you happen to see that ADT dude or STAWL guy the other day? I saw you talking in the Tom's chat about him.
Dude, all ADT knows how to do is the same thing that a lot of backyarders do. He talks his shit, challenges anybody, welcomes anybody, but he really fucking knows that he ain't got it. It's a common theme, and I'll say this loud and fucking proud. It's a common theme that people that are just now making an impact. It doesn't matter if you've been in a fucking ring for 7 years. James Ellsworth was in fucking WWE and didn't fucking make a big name. Like any person can step in a fucking ring, step in a yard, step on a mattress, anything like that, and call themselves a wrestler. But a person that actually fucking really does this is what makes the difference. And ADT, I hope you're watching when I say this. Honestly, you're definitely not worth my time or anybody else's. And just because you're related to CJ Black doesn't mean you're a good guy. You're just a shitty guy.
Bailey said, I am trained by Ian Jones. Look him up. Trained in the same Snake Pit Fight Club as Billy Robinson. Trust me, son. I know this game. And then he said, Craven looking like Mel Gibson on welfare.
That one's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I can be as crazy as him. I can be as crazy as him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard of him.
Bailey, you should come on here and see if you could go toe to toe with these guys, but you probably won't. Anyways,
who the fuck is Bailey?
Center. Remember Center?
I've talked to him.
She's a wrestler in WWE.
Yeah. No, well, that's his name, but his promo name back in the day, he's always forever going to be to me Center. That was his name, Center, and he talked trash. I'll give him that.
He came on here one time destroying Captain Law.
Yeah. And he
kind of talking about fucking. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Nah, he ain't shit. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Center. Last time me and you were set to have a promo battle, you quit the fucking company and relinquished your championship because you know I was about to beat your ass in a promo battle.
I thought he did pretty good against Captain Law.
I mean, Captain Law fucking doesn't know how to promo in the first fucking place. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm giving my opinion, Steel.
No offense. That's why Law and Gunshot go so well fucking together. I mean, one needed a ride, one needed a favor. They all know how to fucking do the same thing.
Oh, Gunshot.
I see Anthony.
The last
really
time I seen
like
Gunshot's face besides Sports Wire was on Steel Talks.
Steel Talk.
Look, I'm gonna say this. I never need a ride, and I'm never gonna fucking suck a dude's dick to get a ride. Just leave it at that. And I'm not gonna let a fucking another dude ask me to suck his dick for a fucking ride.
Wait, hold the fuck on. Hold.
No.
But you look like you host so easily.
No, sorry. Unlike Gunshot and Dale, I got a fucking person that I can sleep with. And
I mean, look, I don't judge. I don't judge and criticize. Like, you are who you are. Like, if that's what you're into, then go for it, buddy. Like, it's.
I mean, I understand. Like, I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna say, oh, you're wrong for being gay. But Dale, here, take this shot. Now that we're on the platform where I can say it. I'm sorry. It's low. It's a low enough fucking shot that you have to sit there and ask a man to suck your dick in order to give him a fucking ride.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll stop that right there. So let's go ahead and stop that right there. But anyways, gentlemen, the foundation and Mr. Chris Craven, because you guys have not met this man, he has requested to go ahead and come on here. And he's the one who's been talking a bunch of shit, but now you get to meet him face to face. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Center. Center, it's been a long time, kid. He was actually the very third episode I ever had of the Nemesis Sessions. And he is here, I guess, to see if he can go toe-to-toe with any of these gentlemen. Foundation.
Go with Jesus. Go with Jesus, son. Go with Jesus.
All right, boys. How we doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. You know, I came on, thought I'd entertain myself. You know, I enjoy it. I like poking fun at professionals. It's my thing, you know. And Anthony, I don't know why you're getting loud, mate. To be quite honest, I didn't back out because you were the threat. It's literally because I need higher talent. You ain't that much, bro. You're giving me Roderick. You're giving me Roderick from Diary of the Wimpy Kid vibes, bro. Bro, you look like you're wearing eyeliner. Take your mother's eyeliner off. Take your eyeliner off. You got mascara on, bro.
Everything I've accomplished is way more than you'll ever.
Mate, you've got more grease in your hair than McDonald's chips, bro. Shut the fuck up.
I promise you. You left the company over a
Do
fucking
you want to know why? Do you want to know why, mate? Do you want to know why, mate? You don't understand why, though, do you?
Because you're dog shit.
You don't understand why. I had a lot of...
Oh, because you had something better to do. What did you have better to do?
No, I had a lot of mental health. I had a lot of mental health issues, mate. I had to take a break.
No, you left because you had a fucking match
right,
with me.
so what's that, mate? What's that? Sertraline. It's an antidepressant, you dick.
Match with me and you left.
I didn't have a match with you. I didn't have a match with you.
Yeah, you did for your little stupid ass fucking
What'd you
title,
hang up? I couldn't see. It's like that.
Sertraline. These are antidepressants. I take these daily. I took a break because my mental health were decreasing. Make a joke about it all you want, son. That's fine. But I never had a match with you.
You had a match set up.
You don't deserve a match with me. You don't deserve a match with me. Dude. You ain't shit, bro. You're walking around the ring, fucking claymoring people with your ass crack out. How is that professional?
Oh, fucking well,
Shut
dude.
the fuck up, bro.
At least I'm out here doing fucking
How are you gonna talk? How are you gonna talk about James Ellsworth, bro? How are you gonna talk about James Ellsworth when you got the same chin, bro? Shut
dude,
the fuck up.
I can fucking out wrestle James Ellsworth any fucking day, just like I out promo.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No, you can't, bro. You couldn't out wrestle, bro. You couldn't out wrestle a paper bag.
One side, right? Give me 1 second, please. I like this backyard Sheamus. He's awesome. Anywho, Steele, you're on here talking about how you're better than backyarders. You're talking about how you're better than indies, and now you're going to sit there and say you're better than a pro. Like, have you seen the size of the dish you've scooped out?
I mean, I can out wrestle James Ellsworth. Yeah, I could.
Are you really saying that? Like, look, dude, I know the guy. He lives 30 minutes from me. You really going to say this? Be careful, dude. You need to really be careful how much you fight off.
Is it out wrestle or is it lay on top of him until he can't fucking breathe, you fat bastard?
Yeah, we're not talking about man raping the guy and like belly flopping his ass with your tummy. We're not talking about that. We're talking about real wrestling match.
Oh, I can.
This isn't an episode of Oz where the other occupant needs to ask the warden for his own self.
And to answer your question, do I think I'm better than all indie stars? No, I'm not better than all indie stars. Can I out wrestle some? Fuck yeah. Can I out talk some? Yeah. Can I out wrestle backyard wrestlers? Fuck yeah. Can I out talk backyard wrestlers? Fuck yeah. I can definitely fucking out talk fucking.
And you sure as hell ain't gonna out wrestle me.
I fucking 100% can.
Look, hey, Junior, stay down here to the backyard level. You're going too high up. You can't fly yet.
I'm not a yarder no more, bro.
DJ Black said, "Screw it." He said, "Screw it." I'm gonna say it. I'm better than Steele.
Yeah,
and then hold on, real quick. Irish Outlaw's coming in. He said, "For the love of Christ, you can't find anybody more stale and boring than Anthony Steele." Anthony,
I've accomplished so much, but I've accomplished so much more than anything.
You didn't even accomplish anything in the promo world, mate. Honestly,
I've accomplished a lot.
You didn't accomplish anything, mate, honestly. I'm being honest. You can't talk for shit. Your character's stale, and you look like a wet wipe.
Dude, I'm the realest fucking person. I'm me. How is my character stale?
Well, then you need to change who you are, because this ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro.
That's me.
This ain't it, bro. This ain't it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you it's not.
I'm doing more moves than you.
More moves
than you.
He's literally trying to tell you it's not, bro. It's not. It's not.
What do you mean more moves? Hey, you with sports bra, shut up a minute. Let me talk. Anthony, trust me. What do you mean you're doing more moves than me?
Yeah, 100%. I'm doing way fucking more moves than you. Make more money than you. Make more appearances.
Make more money? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
100%.
Come on, don't be silly.
Dude,
don't be silly.
We make way fucking more money.
Don't be silly, mate.
Okay, all right. So instead of going back and forth, let's change it up a little bit. Anthony, you get a little hot and bothered, but Sinner, glad to have you here. I'm glad to have you here.
It's a pleasure, mate. It's a pleasure. It's nice to be here. It's nice. It's been a while, man. It's been a while.
It's definitely been a while. But tell me what you think of Mr. Let's start with Anthony. Just take a break, chill out, go smoke something real quick. With Mr. Chris Craven, you said he looks like Mel Gibson on welfare. He loves that. So, what made you think of that?
I'll take it, man.
What do you think of Chris Craven?
What? Sorry. What? Sorry.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. 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 I'll take it.
I'd like to know what you think of Chris Craven. I'd like to see a little interaction.
I can't lie. You could kind of do a storyline of you and him as brothers. You kind of look a little bit alike. I don't know if it's the hair, if it's, I don't know. There's something there. You look a bit alike, but no,
The lighting.
I mean, it seems all right, I guess. I mean, I don't know too much about backyard wrestlers. I don't really watch it. I don't really watch that sort of stuff. And to be honest, if it were so bright in my eyes to watch it, surely Anthony Steele, if you're so good, you'd be on the front cover of everything, which you're not. But it's okay. It's okay. You sit there, slip your tampon back in, and shut up for a minute. Chris Craven, he's not bad.
This guy. I love
He's
this
not
guy.
bad. He's not bad. He's not bad.
I'm talking
I mean,
about get you on again, boss.
Yeah, he's decent, I guess. But I can't really judge on people that I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, he's all right.
You've watched my stuff, but
oh yeah.
I don't know if you've watched any of these other guys. What do you think? What about the foundation over here? What did you say they looked like earlier? Typhoon and Earthquake or something?
Typhoon and Earthquake. Yeah, it's just Just...
Hey, I'll take it because they're former tag team champions.
Legends, mate. Look, respect to you, man. If you're gonna sit there and talk and then actually step in the ring, I know what them nerves are like. You know, I haven't been in a wrestling ring, but I've fought before. I know what that nerve is. That walking up to the arena, walking up to the ring, getting inside, it makes you weak in your legs, but excited in your bones. It feels good, and there's no better feeling than getting in the corner and looking across at somebody else, knowing that they've trained to take your fucking head off. And I love that shit. So I have to respect any man that steps in the ring. Even that old fucking transvestite up there. You know what I mean?
What? Who?
But you know what I'm talking about. He don't deserve my name. He don't deserve my name.
Oh.
Old moped up there.
Oh, okay.
Aye.
Careful. The foundation over here, they're pretty good at the promo game. They understand the promo game. They've been in it, actually. You've been a little bit out of it for a while, but they're familiar with it. So, oh, look here. CJ Black says, I get so excited when I stand across from another man, too. Oh, wait. And then DKW says, makes you feel alive.
Each to their own, mate. Each to their own. You know, it's 2023. If you want to get your dick sucked by a man, go do it, bro. Go do it.
Oh my
he
God.
can't. He hurt his knee. Remember? He got that big injury on his knee. Probably doing the exact same thing.
Hey, Sonny Kiss is a phenomenal wrestler, but I wouldn't fuck him. So it's fine. It's fine.
Senator, let me ask you, if you were to come overseas or had a chance to step in a wrestling ring with any one of these guys, myself included, would you do so? And if so, who would you want to work with?
I probably won't work with Anthony. He's not very professional, to be honest. I don't really want to put you in a guillotine and then know that your ass crack is on my back. You know what I mean? It's fucking weird. But you know, I'd roll about with you, Nemesis. We've got history, man. Like you've done a lot for me, and you've built me up. So I like to roll around with you a bit. I could probably show you a few shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm young, but I'm quite technically gifted. Like I said, I trained with a guy called Ian Jones, and if you look him up, he actually had a fight with Josh Barnett, who was in GCW, if you remember. He did a few matches with Matt Riddle and stuff like that. And the same Snake Pit Wigan club is where the late, great Billy Robinson was, who in my eyes is the king of wrestling. But everyone has their own opinion. So I'm very technically sound, man. I'm very technically sound. So I'd like to roll around, mate.
Next year, we're going to have a big, or they're going to have a big event. I'm hoping I'll get to go, called Summer Bash, right? And it's going to be in Ohio, and it's going to be July of 2024. And I guess anybody and everybody's welcome. And Chris Craven over here and Anthony Steele are going to have a submission match, a 30-minute match.
We're going to call it a comeback. I got to ask a question. I got to ask it a question. So I'm kind of feeling his vibes right now, right? So, like, and I'm gonna go out. Like, I don't know a lot about you. I've never heard of you before, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here. You're a professional fighter. I
am, yeah. I won't call myself professional with a license, but I have fought amateurly, yeah.
But you're a fighter. You're a real fighter.
Yeah. I'm a fighter.
All right, man. Respect. Hey, Steele, are you better than him?
Am I better than him?
Well, you're better than everybody, right? Are you better than him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you need. I want you to believe that, though. I want you to believe that.
Hey, dude, I made that challenge to you fucking last year and the year
Right.
before.
Let me
Last year,
say something to you about a fighter, Steele. I'm not a professional fighter, but I do know a couple. And for them to get in the ring, it's got to be worth it. For them to get in the ring, they got to make sure that you're not going to press charges. They got to they're going to make sure that you can handle yourself, and they're not going to kill you in the ring. Because it's just as much on them if they whoop your ass as much as it is on them if they lose.
If there's one thing I can say about Anthony, he's a big dude. I think he can hold his own. But that's maybe me throwing it way out there. He's a big son bitch.
I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like Sinner would give him like a nice combo, and you're going to hear this.
I don't know. CJ Black said dips on Craven. I know he can work it. And then he said, this is my kind of guy. Loves the technical style. And Billy Robinson, I might have to travel overseas. Looks like you got a fan there, Center. The good guy CJ Black don't like a lot of people, but I think he already likes you.
Cheers, mate. It's nice to hear, mate. Look, Anthony. I want you to believe you're the best. If you're not stepping in the ring and you know that your craft's good enough, if you don't think it's good enough, don't be in the ring. You know what I mean? But personally, I like the bigger guys. You know, you got longer legs, meaning I can shoot for them legs way easier. It's easy for me. You know, you can talk all you want, but until I put you in a guillotine or an omoplata, you can't really talk. But it's okay. It's okay. Yes, you issued a challenge out to me a while ago, but I had to play my cards right. You were a nobody then. You're a nobody now. Maybe I'll wait my time for when you're a somebody, and maybe you'll get a chance to face a guy like me. But until then, keep working. I respect your grind, but sadly, that grind is on an R on the end of it. Grinder. But that's each to their own. You can do that. You can do that, my friend. But hey, you know, respect to it, man. Respect to it.
IMF, can you get like a cotton candy machine? I'm gonna sit back in the lawn chair and pig out watching this fight.
We got
This is gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, we got popcorn on the way.
Anthony, you're getting a lot of attention. You should be loving this right now, and you're just something's on your mind, bud, or you're just thinking too hard, or maybe you're just soaking it in.
Look, all I gotta do is
You
prove it.
shit
All I
yourself.
gotta do is prove it. All I gotta do is
No,
prove
that's no.
it. Prove it. Prove it.
Prove what?
To everybody. Prove it.
Prove
James
what?
thought I couldn't hang with him in the ring. Hung with him not once but twice. Omen thought I couldn't hang in the ring with him. Dude, and let's go. Let's break the fourth wall. Omen said that I'd handled my fucking self and helped him along the fucking way. So I know I can handle myself with him. Chris, you think you can beat me? You watch. You're gonna think the same fucking thing that each fucking person before you has thought, and I'm gonna prove to you I can hang with you and do a lot fucking more than you.
You're gonna prove that you can hang yourself.
Soldier, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know I can hang with you. I know for a fucking fact.
All he's got to do is sit on your ass.
And Sinner, I ain't worth your time. Cool. I ain't got to be worth your time. You just got to know that when I show up, that's all I'm about. I'm going to show up, beat your ass, and leave. I've done what I've done for the past fucking 7 years. I'm going to do it for the next 7, 10, 20, 30, 40 fucking years going on. I know I'm good at what I fucking do. And if someone doesn't like me, hell, I'm doing something fucking right. That's all I gotta fucking say. You don't like me? Cool. You ain't gotta fucking like me. You just gotta know that I'm on my fucking grind.
Ground pepper.
That's all I gotta say. So,
you even got a
Craven,
couple of...
Craven, July 5th. Omen, Soldier, July 6th, July 7th. Whichever fucking one you want.
5th.
5th?
The 5th. July 5th. You guys are starting off.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you.
Oh, well,
when the
whatever
fifth
dirty,
conflict's going down.
Talk to Dirty, and maybe he'll get you in the
for the dirty side,
the war
the dirty
games.
team.
I got a couple of comments. Let me read these comments off. And Anthony, I mean, this was supposed to be about IMF, but everybody seems to be loving it. You're getting all the attention today. You want to? Let me give you some of these. Irish starts off. Anthony couldn't smack a fly on the wall with his stiff ass. Then
I gotta like some insight. Smelling steel's bullshit too much. Hold on.
Peter said, just don't let Anthony blade. Too stiff with that blade. TBK says, that's funny, though, because I hear Steele doesn't show up in fights. IMF is still waiting on him to show up to Rage in the Cage. Long-distance fights aren't his style, I guess. And then, lastly, good guy CJ Black says, his stock is dropping. Tap out now before it's too late. And the very last one is Irish Outlaw again saying, the only place Anthony is semi-relevant is TWL, and that's only because they were desperate to help him at least try not to be so boring.
I mean, so Irish, I know you personally. Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. They didn't have to find me. They didn't have to help me. I helped them. And everyone, it seems like a lot of people are more worried on my promo career than my actual wrestling fucking career.
He said every time Anthony.
Well, it's because we know you can talk. We know you can't wrestle.
Oh, I definitely can wrestle. I proved it.
You got to respect the place that made you, man. You got to respect the place that made you. You got to respect
bro,
exactly.
I'm going to put it as simple as I
you want to
can.
diss backyarders, but that's where you came from.
I don't diss backyarders. I know I'm better than some backyarders. Fuck
Everyone starts somewhere, but if you forget where you came from,
that's the thing. Everyone thinks I forgot where I came from. I know I came from backyard wrestling. I know where I started out. NGJPW, Springfield, fucking Illinois, where we had a makeshift fucking ring, dude.
Seemed like you came from a woman's ass, let alone a vagina.
A sand fucking box. I wrestled in a sandbox, dude. I know where I came from. I know where I started. I know where I traveled to, bro. I know I'm good at what I fucking do. Do people think I have a bad attitude? Fuck yeah. Am I going to change it? No. This is me. I tell people how the fuck it is. If they don't fucking like it, we'll go fucking, as Sinner said, shove a tampon up your fucking pussy.
Oh my god.
This is how
Yeah, for Christ's sakes, don't steal his material. Come on with your own.
Okay.
Like, everyone wants to talk about how I'm a shitty fucking person. No, I'm real. TBW couldn't handle it when I.
Oh no, you're not a shitty person. You're just a shitty wrestler. Get that right.
Nah. If I was a shitty wrestler, I wouldn't be the places I've fucking been, bro.
Where have you been?
Hey, every company needs an open Carter.
Tell me where you've been, mate.
IMF, NGJPW, TBW, XCW, UWA,
EMS.
WEF,
Right.
Resurrection, and now NOCW.
Hey, whenever all them become relevant, I'm sure you'll make it, bro.
I've already made it.
Hey, we're relevant.
What? Okay, so anyway, we're going to get close to wrapping it up here. Peter says, I just know them IMF guys are cool as shit. So there goes Peter.
They are.
This has definitely been IMF because the show starts with
much love.
The show has started with you guys, Soldier and
Omen.
So I mean, what are y'all thinking of this whole fiasco that's been going on?
It's entertaining.
It's entertaining as hell. I'm just sitting back watching.
I'm just knowing that the opener for Summer Bash is going to be a great one now.
It will be a great one, yeah. Anthony Steele and Chris Craven. That's damn sure going to be an interesting matchup right there.
And if Sinner could show up, we could have another match.
Hey, send me the address, mate, and I'll give it a watch, man. I'll give it a watch. I'll be there. I ain't too busy next year.
Well, hey, I'll keep in contact with you, Sinner, on that because we got that project going on in the back. So, guys, this has definitely been interesting. Chris, I mean, we'll start
seeing this stuff, and then seeing Jack Delta retire, and seeing it's basically a replay from the other night on SportsWire. I'm getting PTSD over here because of it.
PTSD. I think this is a little bit different than what it was the other night on SportsWire. And everybody go check out SportsWire, Mr. Reverend Tom Bryce. Great guy. I'll put a little plug in for him. Hashtag SportsWire
Chris
Wrestling.
Craven's always pissing someone off.
What?
Chris Craven's always pissing someone off.
Chris, what is the deal?
I like to stir shit up. What's
Anthony,
that?
But where was this when going against James Marshall? You should have pissed James Marshall off to get him to talk.
He was pissed. He was mad. He went to cry. He had to go cry.
You need to go down like the Sandman route, bro. You need to go down the Sandman route. You need to come to the ring with a kendo stick and a beer and just fuck everybody up. Fuck everybody up. Don't give a shit what nobody says. Get in ring and fuck them up.
Well, brutality is always a favorite of mine.
It's easy, man. It's easy, man. Honestly, you can't listen to critics.
Oh, I don't. I'm one of the guys on here that doesn't.
Anthony, I'll let you have the floor right here and let you decide, like, say anything that you want to say to get the rest of it off your chest. If you got anything else to say before I let you go, we're going to go one by one for a few of these guys and then finish with the foundation since this is their podcast. But Anthony, now I'll let you say anything you want to say. Keep it clean, not super clean, whatever you want to do. But look, hey, it looks like you got a match set up for next year. You're going to face another veteran from the old days like you did me. You brought my ass
maybe two. Maybe you got 2 matches. Like I said, Contact Dirty.
Maybe 2 matches, yeah.
All right. Chris, me and you, July 5th. I'll show you what I can do. You can try to show me what you got to do. We'll see on the 5th. That's a long time, man. Hopefully you get in shape. Now, Stunner, I ain't really much to say to you, man. You do what you do best, and that's running your mouth. And I give you that. I really fucking do give you that. But I'm going to tell you, man. You ain't better at it than me. That's what I'm known for, kind of. And Omen and Soldier, we'll make something work. I'll come back up there. And we'll plan something out. Shit. I actually I have to make a trip to Illinois in September anyway, so you're not that far.
Now that's the point where we tell you, yeah, we'll see you in September. Actually, you know what? We're traveling wrestlers. September, we're going to go pay our good friend Craven Rage a visit.
Wisconsin's not that far either.
I don't know if Bailey knows WCE. If not, I don't blame you. It's kind of one of those companies you just forget about. But Craven Rage.
My thing is, I'm here to show what I can do and what I am able to do. Y'all can call me shit. Y'all can call me toxic. Still doesn't fucking beat the fact that I'm still doing the same thing I've been doing for 7 fucking years.
We're not going to call you shit. We're not going to call you any names. But you know what we want to call you? Our opponent in the War Games match on the 6th.
If you talk to Dirty.
Fucking tell Dirty to hit me up then. Tell Dirty to hit me up.
Dirty, aren't you the faces of IMF? Why not go directly to the source? Go directly to you.
Dirty's in charge.
Call him up.
Talk to Striker. They're the ones.
We're not going to get blamed.
No, make Steel do the work.
Like we're taking applicants for our 5th guy. Dirty Donnie.
I'm gonna apply.
Should be doing the same thing.
I'm definitely gonna apply. It'll be real funny if Steel gets beat twice by me. In the same fucking weekend.
Again. We'll see.
We may have to look at Chris.
At this point, it's like the same thing I did with James. It's the same thing I did with fucking Jake. It's the same thing I did with Ronnie. Everyone wants to talk. It's time to fight. July 5th, we'll see what Chris fucking Craven is really capable
of. All right.
Simple as that.
You got any last words for me, Anthony, before you go?
Maybe.
Thank you for having me on your show. It's been a 5 minutes since I've been on here. And catch me on fucking Tom Bryce on August 13th.
There you go. You heard it here, ladies. And Anthony's still going to be on the Sports Wire Radio, so definitely go check that out. Anthony, appreciate you being here and coming on the show, and we will see you later. So,
thank God. Thank God. I thought I was going to have to go upstairs and get a baby bottle for him. Oh my Lord.
Well, I mean, Anthony is he's got a lot on his mind probably. I mean, I don't know, but maybe he's turned a new leaf and he's just thinking more
Yeah, I
instead
know.
of talking.
He's going through puberty. It's all right. He's got some growing to do.
Senator, do appreciate you coming on, and I want the floor to be yours for a little bit. I mean, for a minute or whatever you want to do. I don't know how much time you got. I know it's you're at least 6 hours ahead of us. So, is there anything you'd like to say to these guys? Ask them any questions, any plugs you want to throw out there? Anything you want to say to me? The floor is yours, sir.
Look, I ain't gonna take the floor to be selfish and plug myself. I don't need to do that. I don't like gaining from other people. But I just like to thank you for letting me on. I needed to shut that man up because honestly, he's a cancer to the world, if we will. He's just that kind of itch that you just can't get rid of. You know, it's those late nights where you're trying to chill and you've got that itch and it just won't go away, and it's constantly there. And someone just needs to either cut that itch off or just constantly forget it. And if we take out that itch, then we can finally move on with our lives. And if I have to do that, and if I have to pay for a flight and get over there and dodge the American bullets, then I will do that. But it has been a pleasure to be on here. To you guys, I don't know you. I don't know IMF. I don't know your style or how you do it. But hey, if you're doing a war games, I'm quite interested. I'll watch it. You know what I mean? 2 rings is better than 1. I like the violence. You know, I step in between ropes, between cages. I step in there for violence. You know, I love it. I love a bit of blood. I love a bit of guts. I like that shit. And I can respect any man who steps in the ring, regardless of anyone saying, "Oh, it's scripted, it's fake, or whatever." You're still putting your life on the line. And I've had a lot of people who have passed away to sports like that, and I know how hard it is. I know how hard it in this sport is. A lot of people won't give you credit because you're not up there. You know, you're not on TV, you're not WWE, you're not all them lot. But regardless, you're still making a living, you're still doing what you love, and I think you should always stay true to yourself. There's a lot of hate out in this world and a lot of shit going on. You just kind of got to block that out. Do your own stuff and you know, make a name for yourself, but do it while being respectful. Be humble, because you know what? I'm lost for words because I'm fucking tired. It's 4 a.m. I'm on high on fucking medication, and you know what I mean.
Dude,
I'm just scared that.
Take your ass to bed. So,
All right, mate. See you later, guys. Enjoy yourselves.
Great having you on here, and we will see you later. And he's out.
Well.
Mr. Chris Craven.
Emergency Anthony Steele meeting to discuss.
Chris, you might as well just stay.
What's that?
You might as well just stay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Because now we got to talk about Summer Bash with you.
Let's talk about Summer Bash. Let's talk some wrestling.
I want to put an application in, man. Come on, please. Can I apply? How long is the wait list?
As soon as you find the right guy, the right fit for the Midwest 4 to be their 5th teammate.
I guess what people are wanting to know is if y'all are taking applications, how long is the wait time? When will IMF start reviewing these applications?
We've been reviewing them. The guy, let's just say this. Whoever we pick, they will know, but the fans are going to find out the day of the match when that guy walks out.
I like it.
So only, 5 of us are going to know. Dirty Donnie's not even going to know. And as much as you're best friends with him, but this is Foundation, Midwest 4. Me, you, Dart, Kron, Forsaken. It's going to light a fire under Dirty Donnie's ass to know who we get for our 5th guy.
So let me get straight. It's going to be 5-on-5 match, right? War game style.
Correct.
It's going to be you, Soldier, Dart, Kron, and who else?
Matthew Forsaken.
Matt Forsaken, and y'all need a 5th guy. So what if that fifth guy was the Nemesis James Taylor? I could do a vote on my channel, 40,000 plus subscribers, not to boast about it, but I could put a vote and say, hey, would you like to see this? See what they say.
Yeah.
I'll throw my name in the hat. Not saying you'll choose me. It'll be up to y'all on who y'all want. I get it. But I mean, if you want a guaranteed W, you'd pick me. Anyways,
Hey, Austin, chill.
Look here, Craig.
Never here.
Look, Rage. Oh, I'm sorry.
Watch your mouth, youngin.
I'm not the youngin. My name is Dan.
So
I swear to God, I just got teleported to WCE.
Mr. Chris, or it looks like Donnie.
Oh, look who it is. Dirty Donnie, trying to recruit for the War Games. Get out of here, Dirty.
Dirty Donnie need a shower. Anyway.
Dirty Dan. Good old Dirty Dan. And he said, if not, it could be a dirty day. Uh-oh. There it is. So let me ask, it's Summer Bash next year. Is this not only just the War Games match and the Big X match? I mean, is this an event that could consist of dream matches possibly? Like we got the Chris Craven versus Anthony Steele. In a way, that could be considered in a sort of way a dream match. But is that what this event is all about? Is just the bringing of all these backyard and indie wrestlers together?
Can you repeat that? It kind of broke up a little bit.
Okay, let's try that again. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So is Summer Bash basically an event where dream matches can happen?
Yes.
It's kind of like all right, well, it's not a forbidden door, it's a forbidden gate. We're opening the forbidden gate. What we're trying to do is we're trying to have a one fun time bash with fellow wrestling fans, wrestlers that wrestle in the ring, whether it's yarding, independent, it don't matter where you wrestle at.
Match.
If you can wrestle and you want to wrestle and you have a person in mind to wrestle, the place is on 8. The place is on 8 acres.
Can I wrestle?
I mean, you already have a match.
I know. I'm just being annoying.
Maybe 2.
Maybe two.
James got
maybe
2.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 4.
Oh, God. What about 6? Shit. How about every match on the card? Damn.
I mean, I can see James Taylor in the Ultimate X.
Maybe. How many people's in that match?
25.
We haven't revealed any names yet because we haven't figured that out yet. But anybody from anywhere, get a hold of us if you're interested. Get a hold of us on the YouTube channel
or
DKW and let us know.
I know exactly how this match is going to go. I got a prediction. It's going to be all the TBW guys, and when they win, they're going to get a participation award for the best gimmick, imitation, and costume. Right? Best lookalike. Best wannabe.
Okay. So what are you saying about me?
Austin. Anywho.
I mean, I'm not bald. I'm not saying that that's the bottom line. I'm not saying.
I swear to God, if you show up to this thing shaved bald, I'm going to die laughing.
Yeah, there you go. I even shaved my eyebrows just to fit it. Grow me a little goatee. Grow me a little goatee. Chris or Dirty Dan saying, I'm taking the slip and slide title next year, bud.
That just sounds disturbing.
That does.
No. A little backstory. When we started the Summer Bash,
that sounds like pedophile kind of shit. Like
DKW made a homemade 75-foot water slide from tarps going downhill, and it's a huge jump at the end. And
they put a pool.
Yours truly is the ramp champ of 2023 at Summer Bash.
I mean, I could see that because
that's a lot of wet belly slipping. I don't know about that.
The heavier the weight going down, the further out it's going to fly. You're going down that hill.
And you know what? No one, Dirty, you want to take my ramp champ title? Good luck.
He ain't gonna fly hard.
Basically, he's saying you better anchor some cinder blocks to your ankles when you slide down.
Actually, it came down. It actually did come down to him and Dirty.
But who made it farther?
Like they the first time they did it, they tied, so they had to go again.
I probably got a good 15 to 20 feet distance.
He said he got second. Damn it, man! Did y'all get any of this on camera?
There's some videos.
You should share those with the world, or at least show me. I'd like to see it. It'd be funny as hell.
I think
You gotta show up to Summer Bash.
There it is. There it is. Chris Craven. So, are you excited to face Anthony? Or you want to put him in his place? Is this a match that you would like to have, or you want to?
I'm positively excited. I'm so enthusiastic. I'm ready to roll. Yeah, I'm good.
I just wanted to make sure because you had the cigarette lit up like you just had a good time in bed or something. So
you know what? I'd have you stay out of my personal affairs. Thank you very much.
But since you like to talk so much about the TBW guys, I guess that means you like to talk about me. I mean, does that mean that I'm not under your qualifications for a match, possibly?
No, Steve. I look at it like this. I know you got some ability there, Mr. Taylor. I think it's really funny that this federation is like nothing but like it's like the Kmart version of WWE. It really is. It's like the Transformers is WWE, and then you got the GoBots, the Kmart. You know, it's just funny to me. You know, there was talks previously about, yes, I wrestle Blovich, Blazovich, whatever your name is.
That's dirty down.
I'll bring you some stuff. It's all right. Anywho, I see all these guys, and I think it's really funny that they're carbon copy. Havoc, we're talking off the air once, is like he and I would stick out like a sore thumb because everything about us is unique versus a locker room full of carbon copies.
I will say this: there's no one like Dirty Donnie.
I got you to do it. That's my nickname for him. So just like where's Jeff Daniels? How's he been? He been doing all right?
Disgrace.
But Summer Bash, I can't wait. I'm ecstatic. Hell, it's kind of funny, when I first got on Bryce's show, I had mentioned something about moving out of Maryland in the next year or so. Today, I was actually looking at like some Illinois, Indiana kind of areas, so I can be like right smack dab in the middle with all these other organizations that surround those states. You got Wisconsin up here, you got Iowa there, you got Ohio over here, you got Michigan, you got Tennessee below me. If I can go somewhere where everybody's only a couple hours away, man, it could be a lot of fun.
Well, I think from Illinois, I think I'm like 6 hours. Indiana, about the same, something like that. I
don't know about your guys' territories like for backyard wrestling, but the Midwest, we're kind of like stacked. I don't know how that is like in your neck of the woods, James, or your neck of the woods, Craven, but the Midwest has got a lot of hard-hitting talent.
Well, down here,
Maryland is a place where everything's transitioned. So everything's already transitioned over to indie or pros. Like anybody whose backyard is already kind of moved up. Backyard is not really relevant in Maryland at the moment. It used to be a couple years ago. Everybody's in PA or Jersey or Delaware or Virginia, New York on this part of the East Coast. But I mean, who knows? I could move in, be y'all's neighbor down there at IMF. I could go to Iowa. If you build it, it will come. I could come over there and we could have a nice field of dreams.
In the Midwest, there's only like 4 main companies, and IMF, DKW, ROEW, and XCW. Those are the main flagships in the Midwest. Now, I wanted to throw WC in there, but I'd rather keep ROEW and DKW in there.
How far is ROEW from y'all?
What, 7.5 hours?
Is that how long it took y'all to get there?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm gonna have to talk to them off the air. I'm like, get the address. I'm gonna move into the neighborhood. It's gonna get all kind of crazy.
Now down here in the South, don't underestimate us. I know it can be a laughing stock to some people, but TBW does have a following. It has over 5,000 subscribers, and it's actually very popular. There's also
I have no problem working with TBW except for one thing that I keep hearing about, some sort of a pedophile kind of scenario, but I that would weed me off. Some rumor going around about somebody they know works.
Okay, well, I can verify that, and that's not in TBW. It's another organization that's very near to TBW.
Okay.
So, but I could give you details on that later. But
don't get me wrong, I'd love to go down to TBW and show No Neck and his little person that he ass licks on a regular occasion. Ledger Slade. I'd like to teach them a lesson.
Yeah. Well.
What about Jack Delta? Let's get on that side.
I got one week. I got really one challenge. Next time I see Josh Allen on one of these things, I got one really, really tough question for him. It's a challenge. It's a real big one here. When he gets hurt in the ring, how does he put a neck brace on?
Oh, Lord Jesus. I think he's retired from the ring, honestly.
My only question is, how long does it take him to do his makeup?
48 minutes and 30 seconds. That's how long it took for Give It On Time show.
We also
straight lines and one crooked one.
Josh, you're watching. I'm just giving you some shit.
Yeah, we're talking trash. There's also ESW. I don't know if y'all have heard of them. They're down in Texas, and I know those guys personally. They're really good guys, and they got a hell of a following. They got almost 8,000 subscribers, I believe. And
The dirty guy wants to pay you 2 cents.
Yeah, so it's because all we got. What? Oh, where do I pay my 2 cents for? What?
I don't know. He wants to give you 2 pennies.
Okay,
Does Dirty want to get in here?
Dirty, I mean, if you want to get in here, I think Soldier has a link. He could send you the link if you wanted to. Totally up to you. But we'll be wrapping it up here soon anyways, probably another 20 minutes or so. But I wanted to say anytime, we could have that opportunity to have these matches. Yeah, definitely.
Let's talk about this Jack Delta.
Oh, okay. Well, what is there to talk about? I mean, we all saw the post on Instagram. No shame on it. It is what it is. Hey, this business isn't for everybody, and even there's some people that might believe that, hey, this guy's made for this. It can surprise you that it can't be for him, in a sort of way. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't hate the guy personally.
Because we said our opinion on it the other night.
Yeah.
Right there.
TBW produces one of the only self-proclaimed backyard legends in the business. Got to be something worth talking about, right? Backyard legends. Yeah, me. That's right. He's talking about the Delta Abuse Fund. And then, woo, I'm in. Okay, so, Soldier, did you send Dirty Dan a
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, boss.
Okay.
Now, are we getting Dirty Donnie? Or are we getting Durf?
Oh, I don't know. Who are we getting? I don't know. We'll find out here.
I hope we're not getting Durf.
So let him answer us first. Tell him the answer.
Yeah, write down in the comments, Dirty, what you are. You Dirty Donnie, are you Durf?
Dirty Donnie or Dirty Durf? There it is.
You don't want Dirty Durf.
I say Dirty Dan. What makes you think you could be Dirty Dan? Now, hey, I heard that you one of your boys is nearby, Soldier, Mr. Felix. I don't know if he's still around or not, or maybe the IMF champion or any of them other IMF guys. Is anybody around? They are more than welcome to come on here and say hello.
What's up, James?
How you doing, buddy? You doing all right?
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm great, bud. I'm great. I've seen some of your recent matches, and you've come a long way, and you've been doing a great job. So I've had my eye on you, kids. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
You still got a lot to learn. I can see you're green, but I can see the passion and the heart. And hey, just like what they were talking about a little bit earlier, Mr. JD, who he's young and he just quit. Make sure this is something you really, really want to do, because that's all that matters.
Who's this guy?
This is Mr. Felix Jones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
IMF superstar Chris Craven. He'd kick your head off, so be careful.
He's got that 90s bowl cut look going on. He's like Mallrats and shit.
Hey man.
I
like
it.
it.
I call it the Golden Girls. He's got the Blanche going.
Who the hell is Peter Richards?
Peter Richards said if he can make it to Summer Bash, I better get a hot dog and a handshake. Peter Richards is a guy that I've known for at least 3 years in promo wrestling. He's done a little bit of backyard wrestling himself. He's out of Oklahoma. Calls himself the god.
Oklahoma, where the wind. Oh, sorry.
He calls himself the god of promo wrestling. So he thinks he's the top tier of all promos. So, but anyways, he's a good guy.
So did Squircon. He was the promo king.
No. That's a different aspect. I can vouch for Peter Richards because I've known him for so long.
Dirty Donnie comment or?
Yeah, I thought Dirty was coming on here. Did he get soaked first? Wash it first.
Did he get a link?
We want to know if it's Dirty Donnie or we're getting Dirty Durf because Dirty Durf's no fun.
He just said dirty. That's all I see right here. Dirty. He's just dirty.
Dirty.
Mr. Dirty. So Felix, I saw your championship match and you came up a little bit on the short stick. Not to try and rub that in or anything or make it personal, but you were close.
Right. That don't even sound right. He came up on the short stick and you want to rub it in? That just don't even sound right.
So
Jesus,
Felix,
right.
Is it over between you and Mr. Jordan, or we might see a rematch between you two?
Well, that's my bigger brother in some sort, and if he wants to do a rematch, if Dirty books it, then I'll do it. But he's doing good as world champ right now. I'm liking his reign.
Do you believe you deserve a shot to be the world champion, though, kid, or are you comfortable where you're at?
I'm kind of comfortable on the way I'm at, but if Dirty and Remington want to put the title on me and believe in me that much, then I'm all for it.
Understandable.
Send Julian home and bring out Felix.
Don't smoke up your ass on my top 10.
You believe in magic?
Peter talking his trash. Well, Peter, I mean, hey, you know what it is. You know where to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Felix, I'm only interviewing a little bit because you're part of the IMF roster, you know, and you've got a name that you're getting out there, and you're making a name for yourself. You're just going up that ladder, but you've had championship matches. If I was in how old are you? What are you, like?
14.
14. See, yeah, you got that ladder still to go up. But what I would do is I would just put my name out there as much as I can.
All right there, Craven?
Oh.
Yeah, what was that? What was that, Chris?
I'm good. Hey, we all got to learn somewhere. Good for you. Keep grinding.
Okay, so we do have that special guest, and what's his name? What's his nickname? Mr. 49%. It looks like he made it here, Mr. Dirty Dan. Donnie, how you doing, Dirty? Well,
Dirty's doing fine. Dirty's doing fine. My co-hosts over here want to fucking talk about, Durf. I don't like it, boys. You know where it's going, bud. Come on now. Dirty is ready.
Dirty's ready. Dirty is ready. How you
doing Craven, my bad, bud. I've only seen you on here as the coach. I didn't know you wrestled, so, had to ask that.
Yeah, I wrestle.
Nice.
Wrestled.
I got a little bit of skill.
Okay, all right.
Wrestled.
Do what?
He's pretty old. He looks old.
Oh, he looks old.
I am old. I'm 40 years old, and I did this for 27 years.
You're catching up to.
Come on, I got a lot of experience. That's why Steel's gonna tap. Remember, Steel's gonna scream. He's gonna scream with that bitch.
I'm 39 and I got 25 years on and off, but I got the expertise. I got the PhD in the ring. So there it is. But Mr. Dirty Dan,
we have a set of skills. I will find you. I will wrestle you. I will beat you.
Hey,
this guy's kidnapping people.
These guys are old.
We got Dirty Dan on here for the first time on the Nemesis session, so it's great to have you here, kid.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Dirty Dan or Dirty Donnie?
What?
It's Dirty Bill. Sorry.
Let's go ahead and throw this out there real quick, Dirty. What's the deal with this 49 and 51% bullshit? I'm gonna throw it straight out there, straight shoot. Why ain't it just 50-50? Why is it that you got the short end?
Well, I got the longer end. of the stick.
Got the longer end. All right, kid. Well, I mean,
Okay, come on now. Come on, give Dirty the benefit here, what I mean? My name's Dirty, but I'm doing good things. I mean, come on. But, the concept of it is, Remington Stryker, just been running his mouth, tried to get a piece of the company. And what it was sold $51.49. I don't know why it was sold like that, but, the stakes were, boom, I happen to come into 51%. He got the 49. We're in a little rivalry here, and that remains to be seen who's going to take 100% of that. But, the Dirty One himself got a couple things up his sleeve, even though I'm not wearing them right now.
Okay. Well, what's the injury that you sustained? I heard you were injured and you're out of action right now. You're kind of put up on the shelf. Is that right?
That is correct. Up in DKW, Ohio, did sustain a little injury to the back calf of my left leg. And before that, kind of came off of an ankle injury, which is why I had to relinquish being an IMF Tag Team Champion. Not too happy with that.
I could understand the frustration with that. What do you think about Soldier teaming up with that indie guy? And now they calling themselves the Popular Monsters, and now he's a 2-time World Tag Team Champion.
Here's what I can say about that. I actually respect it. Soldier had enough respect to keep his name Popular or the Monsters, but change it to Popular. Just because Dirty. You see the shirt here, Dirty Monsters. I was not able to continue the reign. So I respect Soldier for that. Levi's a great guy. If it couldn't be me, I definitely respect it being Levi. I know if you've seen much of his ring work, but the man can work.
I've seen it. I've watched the Cyber Slam, and I've seen a little what he can do. What was that? Somebody say something? Oh, okay. Well, anyways, I did see a little bit of his work, and I see what he could do. I feel bad for those guys. What you got?
Oh, I said good talent. Good talent. I did, before I got on here, though, heard Felix talking about if Dirty will sign a match or something.
Yeah, tell him, Felix. Here's the man with the plan. He's the guy who signs the checks. He's the guy who signs the contracts.
That's what I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show Tay right now. I'm gonna show Tay right now what 51 can do.
Hey, don't look at the foundation to save you.
I'm lost. What match did I want signed?
You going one-on-one with your older brother, Mr. Jordan, for that IMF World Heavyweight title. Do you believe you deserve another shot? Or
I believe I deserve a shot.
Do you believe in your eye? I'm trying to hype you up.
I should be champion right now.
You should be champion. So Dirty, Mr. Felix believes that he should have another shot. That he should be the champion, not Jordan.
I mean, he did get a shot.
I'm happy for Jordan.
I said I was happy too, but I deserve to be world champ right now.
So what do you think supposed to do to
I think what makes you think right now, Felix, that you deserve a rematch right now?
I've been here since day one. I'm the best. I deserve to be IMF World Champ. It's just that.
You're not going to beat Jordan.
You got to graduate first.
Looks like you're not going to beat Jordan either.
I don't want to beat Jordan. Like I said, I turned a new leaf. Omen's not the bad guy anymore.
Well, hold on. I got to cut you off. Omen, if you're not the bad guy anymore, then why is your cross still upside down? Shouldn't you turn it right back up?
You know what?
Go with God, my son. Go with God.
Why change a good logo?
Peace be with you and also with you. Give us this day our daily bread.
I mean, I saw a shirt that the guy next to you wore a while back that said, "Don't trust Soldier." I mean, maybe you should have one that says, "Don't trust Omen."
Because you shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't trust.
I showed Jordan. I showed Jordan.
We can make that happen.
I don't know if you're aware of this. We had a fatal 4-way with these three and Jordan. I had the match won, but yet I still pulled Jordan over this guy's body and had him win.
You guys shouldn't have even been in the match.
Just saying.
I answered the challenge, and then you guys want to go into.
Now
That's
tell me that's not trust. Tell me that's not brotherhood. I had the match won, but yeah, I pulled Jordan over you.
You guys
got
the
the
you guys had the match won. You guys should have been.
I had the match won, but
you guys should have
Dirty.
Ladies,
Like
shut
the
up,
roster's kind of going at heads in right there.
I mean, this is the kind of thing you can expect with IMF. It's always nice, great chaos. And that is exactly what makes great content for our viewers. Will Felix get another shot? I think he will in time. You know what I mean? I can't say right now.
You guys want to talk about that?
No, quit.
Most viewed wrestler in IMF.
Quit jerking the curtain.
We're going at it now.
No, it's me, Felix Jones.
This is what I like. Because for Felix to get another title shot, he would have to prove himself. Would you not think?
I've been proving myself since day one.
But am I wrong though? Right before Cybersign, you had a title shot and you lost.
I might be seeing a matchup right here.
You can't win the big one.
I can't win the big one.
You faced me for the title. You lost. You faced this guy for the title. You lost.
Look how big you guys are.
Look how talented Jordan is.
Okay.
Raven with his done himself over here, doing his little ventriloquism. It looks like Felix. If the opportunity ever happened and the Nemesis James Taylor ever showed up, what do you think about going one-on-one with me?
I would do it. And just like this guy, I would beat you.
Oh.
I would beat you like I beat him. It's just that.
What about Chris Craven right here?
I would beat him too. Anyone that wants to step up, keep it sat down.
He's got the Goldberg travel tattoo on his left arm. Big fan, I see. What would
Not Goldberg.
It's not that I don't have trust in you.
That ain't Goldberg.
You could be a champ
all the way around.
I hear the junior division is looking for more talent.
Junior division. Okay.
Hey, hold on. We hold on. I gotta have a turn here. I gotta raise my hand.
Let's go, Chris. What you got to say, boss?
Listen here. Felix, Heathcliff, whatever your name is. Graduate from high school first before you come at me.
I don't
You're gonna need an education.
Education.
Look, I get it. You're familiar with your guys that you live with or you wrestle with normal. Before you come at me, at least get a diploma first. It'll help you.
You didn't say that to steal.
Yeah, I said to him too. He's still watching. He is probably right now, all seriousness, all jokes aside.
You didn't say it to gunshot. You didn't say it to steal.
Well, hold on a second. Steal right now, you got to understand. Like, all jokes aside. I'm serious. Hold on. I'm serious. Steele is right now with his Ben and Jerry's doing that emotional eating right now because he got really, really upset and depressed after the show was over.
Well,
I'm talking like got the full carton in his chest, eating, like crying, tissues, the whole thing, man. That's Steele right now. Even his comb over fell out of place. He's that pissed.
Okay, I think he had time.
I will say this. I appreciate the rule, but we should have done that rule for Loose Cannon.
Oh, don't mention the name.
Let's see a diploma before you come to IMF.
So I got to say something about that Loose Cannon situation. I went back a couple of nights ago. I went back and watched when he first came. When I watched his entrance and he come out doing the thing, he looked like he was like lost and scared. I lost my mommy. But hey, I'm going to get in the ring. And y'all are sitting there like, okay, yeah. It's like y'all were sitting there like, let's see what this guy's all about. And then you watch him and I could hear the disappointment in y'all's voice. To me, it was hilarious. And then I watched the second match with Ray Rogers. And I could see the like, what did y'all do to me? Why did y'all put me in this match? I could see that. Like, he was like, what the fuck is this? That was interesting, and I'm sure y'all like it.
We like to say in the back room of IMF, there's a little saying called DDI when it comes to Loose Cannon, and DDI stands for Dirty Donnie Did It.
He did that. Why did you do it, Dirty? What made you get a hold, or what? How did you come into contact with Loose Cannon? What brought
Christ's sake, she just said they said no. Damn, no means no.
You know, Taylor, here's the thing about it. It's so great coming into a thing like loose cannon. You know what I mean? Because when you come into something like that, Tay, you don't really know you came into something like that, if you know what I mean.
I hear you, Dirty Dan.
Am I the only one that thinks he sounds like the Black Priest all coming to America?
Well,
I'm gonna wrestle, yeah.
they need my guy. I need my royalties. I need my royalties from that.
Randy Watson's sexual chocolate milkshake, yeah. Like
clearly, that was a it was a mistake. The guy got a shot. He lived his dream. He got jumped 2 times on the way home.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Shit.
You live and you learn in this business. What can I say?
Dirty, what do you think about me,
I don't know, what can you say?
me and Chris right here throwing our name in the hat to be the 5th member at that big old Summer Bash thing?
I like it. I think just to be a part of Summer Bash itself is going to be a great spectacular.
I'm showing up.
But nice. I hope to see everybody there. But I think that's good. I like it. It's going to be a big weekend of huge matches that you never thought were going to happen. To see your name in that hat, Taylor, I respect it, to be honest. Craven as well. I didn't know you wrestled, like I just found that out, but I'm anxious to see what you guys got. Just with different competition that you may have not wrestled before. So
I got some guys I want to face.
Yeah, there's a couple dream matches I want to get myself.
There you go. Well, how much longer you got till you're healed? Will the doctor clear you?
It happened about, I would say 3 to 4 weeks ago. And I was put down for 12 weeks. So,
Well, maybe you'll be healed one day if whenever I do come up there, you'd be a guy I'd like to get in the ring.
Almost definitely.
A little pat on the back, Dirty. I've seen your work, and the thing I think that I get the most from watching you wrestle, I mean, you're real physical, but you talk a lot of shit when you're fighting, and that to me fucking hilarious because I like to talk shit when I'm in the ring too, and I think that'd be magic right there. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I think it's the same as well. I think you have to, get the crowd involved somehow. And that's like a kind of a go-to way, you know what I mean?
You got to be careful with somebody like Craven, though, over here. If you were to get in any type of hardcore match, this son of a bitch likes to do masochist stuff. He likes to chain people up to turnbuckles and smack them with weapons. You better watch out.
Hey, that's not nothing Dirty's against.
No, you heard me.
Oh,
Not kidding.
using sarcasm.
I'm not going to bondage or anything like that, but
Pushing Remington page.
Well, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get close to wrapping it up. I know y'all wanted to say something real quick about the Jack Delta thing. What is it that you wanted to say about that?
We just want to hear the opinions.
The opinions.
It's somehow a big deal in the backyard wrestling community.
I need to know where we need to pay at.
Oh,
come on, I'll latch somebody to the ring post. Come on.
There it is.
I still got the equipment.
If y'all haven't seen that match, go back and watch it because I watched it when he sent it to me, and I was just like, I've never seen that before. That was pretty funny. That was cool. And it was a new version of what I would call a concerto, a better one, a crazy one.
A better concerto?
Yeah, have y'all not seen it? He uses that straps the guy up on the.
I take this tone strap and I strap this guy to the turnbuckle post, and I beat him senseless with a chair.
Right on the head against the turnbuckle post. I'm like, fuck.
And look, I'm not gonna say this. I don't know if there's any different race people watching the show. I'm not racist or nothing, but I beat a black guy in front of a dominant black crowd.
Whoa.
So it was a little extreme in a black city, or dominant black area. And it was the other guy. It was actually the booker's idea. He said, how crazy can you get? Try this. I said, yeah, I'll do it. I'm already going to get shot after the show, but I'll do it.
If you can, if anything, Craven, just get the clip of that and send it in that group.
Summer Bash is looking to be what Into the Yardiverse is trying to be.
Legendary Backyard Wrestler. Summer Bash is looking to be what? Into the
Could you
Yardverse.
send that match to
I never heard of Yardverse.
I have not heard of it either. But it's going to be something. It's to me, it's going to be what music was for Woodstock.
There you go. Yeah, it's going to be a huge gathering of backyard and indie wrestlers, I believe. The link to that match, Peter said. Peter, I'll send it to you.
Should I bring that strap to Summer Bash so I can strap Steel to the pole and make him squeal that way?
Yeah,
I like it.
I feel, well, he was here, so yeah, you should do that if he lets you, if you can get him though. He's a big dude. He's about 6'4", so good luck on that one.
I can still pick his ass up in the head rush. It's not a big problem.
I mean, I did it, and I think I was about size, so there you go. You know.
Say louder.
So
you won't.
Anthony's a big baby, 6'4".
I'm gonna bring him some diapers. What's he like, Huggies or Pampers?
I think he's a pamper guy.
IMF guys, I mean, do y'all got anything y'all want to say or about what has happened or what the whole Jack Delta thing in your own opinions? What y'all think about?
I'm not going to talk about a quitter.
Oh Lord Jesus. Okay.
Like I said, his that card must have told me it was time to go.
I just need the link where we can pay.
Do what?
Oh,
I need the
Black's video. You can pay 2 cents a day.
That's right, and I wanted to contribute.
You know, tell me that's not a good guy. He set up a little charity.
That's a great guy, man. Great guy.
I mean,
It'd be interesting, Mr. 51%. I'm glad to have you here. Glad that you came on. I'd like to see that other 40%. You should whip Remington Striker's ass or something. Take it from him.
I'm pretty sure it's in the works there, Taylor.
Okay.
We got a whole busy month coming, man.
Shall do. And
we're watching very closely tomorrow night on Tom Bryce because
the little
punk ass Nicholas Crimson's going to be on there, and they like to talk shit because they're WCE and they think they're better than us.
They're probably going to talk a lot of shit on y'all. So who knows?
I'll be on Bryce tomorrow.
Thank God. It's been 2 days of shit on him.
Yeah, Tom Bryce.
I'll be with Bryce tomorrow.
Don't send us the link because then we'll take over and then they'll shut their mouths. Because that's what WCE is good at. When they get competition in their face, they shut the fuck up.
Like I said before, it must be contagious in the locker room for them not being able to talk.
And then we got, we're gonna be on Off the Dome with the TBK that keeps talking in the comments. We'll be on Spotify on Off the Dome on Sunday.
Interesting.
And then at WCE, hopefully they show up on the 12th.
Oh, your thing with STDW.
Oh, that thing? The trampoline company coming down the 13th?
Yeah, I saw the little YouTube short where you called out some guy, and I followed the link to their channel and saw they're on a trampoline, and you told them that you wrestle in a real ring. So I bet they didn't like that much, did they?
No, they haven't responded to it.
Trampoline guys never do.
But they did respond to it, guys. I'm a piece of shit, they said.
Just barely.
Well,
they said I'm a piece of shit, and that was it.
We also have Levi McDaniel's Fight Promotions, where you want to explain your match?
I'm in a 6-man tag, teaming up with Levi and Felix to go against the House of Work for their trios championships. He's in a battle royal to crown the number 1 contender to fight for their world title.
Interesting. Yeah.
We're gonna have the show's gonna have a death match, a bull rope match.
Dirty will be commentating.
Dirty will be commentating. There we go. When we gonna get the next podcast for IMF with Dirty Dan on it?
Well, right now we're traveling.
Yeah, we're traveling.
We traveling, and Dirty can't travel.
Dirty can't travel. Understandable.
It's hard for Dirty to travel, but
Dirty. Go ahead.
Like you're saying, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. So, I think Inside the Ropes does definitely need to make its return.
It it is. There it is.
Maybe we do one Saturday night.
Who knows?
Saturday night.
Chris is watching the Saturday morning cartoons over here. Craven, you got any last thing you want to say before we end it here? We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up right now. I figured I'd let you have
So, I don't know. I'd say sometime between now and Summer Bash, expect some good standalone promos against Mr. Steele. Hopefully, he can take the heat, or if not, he can get his ass out the kitchen.
Damn.
All I gotta say about this is, I really hope this boy knows what he's doing.
Okay.
Because if he doesn't, he might need his mommy come take him home.
Like we said, Summer Bash, multi-day event with Chris Craven opening the show with Anthony Steele in a submissions match. James Taylor will take part in a Summer Bash going against to be announced. And then
I know with that being
I'm
said,
applying for War Games.
I figured I'd just go ahead and throw it out here because I know everybody's kind of biting the nails on it. But Soldier, you and me, we got a little bit of the history building up, and it's not over, and it hasn't even started. And I know that you want that match as much as I do. And whenever it happens is whenever it happens. But you know that when it does happen, it might be one of the biggest matches in the backyard that's ever happened. But I'm still going to beat you. I just want you to know that. All right, kid?
You gotta show up first.
I love that. That was actually good.
Yeah, you
Soldier,
gotta show up
say
first,
anything.
man.
Yeah, it don't matter. When I show up, I can't, when I show up, I know you ain't going nowhere. Your big ass will be right in the ring, and my big ass will be in the ring, and there'll be two unstoppable forces going at it. Period.
you guys are doing this all wrong. Dirty Donnie's right there.
Well, he's the guy that's got to sign the match, right? I mean,
if that's what you want,
I do want it. I've always wanted it. I've been wanting it. I wouldn't have reached out to you guys if I didn't want it. The day will come. I know it's not right now. I know it's not next week.
you want it at Summer Bash 2024.
Whenever.
We for Soldier GP.
How about okay? See, day one, we're making a lot of plans for day one already. How about day two?
Day two.
The day two opener, July 6th. James Taylor, Soldier GP.
That's what you want. Day two. We can sign that in the books right now.
It'd be the biggest match of your life. I hope you know that.
Oh, see, you got it all wrong.
No.
It'll be the biggest match of your life.
Maybe. I hope so. Actually, you know what? I hope so. I hope it would be, because I think it would be a damn sure interesting to see you and me in a squared circle, 16 by 16, going at it and tearing the show down.
Well, boys, as of right now, it will be.
There you go.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double.
Now we got some Pulp Fiction going. All right, well, this has been the Nemesis session. Dirty, you got any last thing you want to say?
Hey, thanks for having me. Always a pleasure. I can't wait, and up till Summer Bash 2024, be paying attention because things are going to happen.
Definitely.
Oh, whoever the hell TBK is, yes. I'm from Maryland. I'm in Maryland right now. This is Maryland.
I wanted to make one request since Dirty Donnie's right here.
Shower first.
So, Dirty Donnie, I've stepped in the ring with everyone from IMF besides one person.
Okay.
And I like to see that guy at Summer Bash.
Who are you referring to here, Owen?
The dirty one himself, Dirty Donnie.
Shit.
You want Dirty the Dirty One at Summer Bash?
Day one.
Here's the thing. I'm no stranger to stepping in the ring with Omen. You haven't had me one-on-one. That's true. You know, I put myself in a triple threat. We've been in tag matches against each other. But if you want the Dirty One one-on-one at Summer Bash 2024, that's no problem.
There you go.
Yes, TBK.
There you go.
Craven, yeah, he's asking if you're familiar with MCW then. So
I worked
And
for
Dirty-
MCW for 4 years.
Hope you're
Yeah.
ready. Dirty.
I hope you're.
You know, that little accident you had when we were training, you know, things happen all the time. You know, accidents happen.
If you're air quoting for on purpose there, Omen, let me tell you this. You're going to be seen more than what you are now, bud. And this is probably 4K, but you're going to be definitely HD when I'm done with you.
Right?
okay.
Guess we'll
I
have to
think that was a backtrack step of HD and 4K, but you know what I mean.
Right on.
Maybe you
You're
should
going to a TV.
oh,
I guess we'll have to see.
man, that's something else I see. There's some TVs getting destroyed. I don't know whose budget that's coming out of, but damn, that was funny as hell. I'm like, God, not the table. He's going through a TV. Shit. Okay.
He said he wants to watch episodes of Full House.
That's what it is. Yeah. I thought it was going to be step by step.
You know, maybe some stand-up Bob Saget, but that's about it.
I don't know, judges.
Yeah,
They're
I'm gonna
like
take-
all the same group. It might be Family Matters. Someone's bringing the cheese.
They're going to be after these messages.
So, but you know, Dirty, since we have a match, one-on-one, now I got to whoop your ass twice in the War Games match. Now you just got to find a partner. Now you got to find a whole team. I
Yeah.
hope you do.
You don't need to worry about Dirty finding a team, bud. And as for whooping my ass twice in one weekend, don't count your chickens yet, bud. I know you live on a farm or a rural area. They're surrounded by nothing, and the chickens might not survive in the coop. But I'll tell you this, bud.
I hear this rumor. Didn't you guys say something? IMF. Didn't you guys say something earlier today about Dirty Donnie was looking to try to recruit Havoc to be on his team?
I mean, it's very possible. You know, Dirty's not rejecting any offers yet.
I got to say something.
Dirty's under Dirty Lights all the time. He's always slamming Dirty Lights.
It's educationals, okay? I need to tell you this. It's educationals.
Got the Bud Light.
This guy right here,
The Dirty Tall Boy.
has a very long history with Havoc. And you're looking at one guy that can actually handle Havoc in the ring.
Okay, Craven, what?
IMF, seriously consider it.
Craven, maybe me and you need to talk.
I know for sure you need to talk to Anthony Steele.
You need to talk to me too.
Yeah, Steele needs a friend right now.
Listen.
He needs to with someone, give him a hug.
Man, the only Steele I'm talking to is Reserve, my man. 211. How you doing?
You know what? I'm gonna quote a guy that we all know. I respect you, kid. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your ass, Dirty Donnie. I like you, but I don't like you. At Summer Bash, you're gonna find out how much I don't like you, especially in the War Games match.
Well, I'm going to also quote somebody that we fucking are very respectful to. And don't let me drop you on that neck you call a fat sack of dimes.
That's not how it goes, but close enough.
That's Dirty Lights.
I thought it was all right.
That's the Dirty Lights talking.
I tried. And that's what a motherfucker should get support for.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
flattered.
Taylor, who is TBK?
TBK is a guy that is on Discord that I know of. He's part of the promo game. His name's Andrew, but we call him Evil. So you could get in contact with him through the foundation, I believe. Or yeah. So
You said he's here in Maryland. He's here in Maryland.
Hey, he's the Baltimore kid.
he's in
Yeah,
Baltimore.
he's got a podcast called Off the Dome, and we're going to be on it on Sunday.
Oh, really? Really? I like to hijack everybody's shows, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, see that. So, Soldier, before we go, you got anything you want to say to anybody or anything? You haven't said much lately.
I just let people who like to talk.
Yeah.
Don't be James Marshall.
I'm not being James Marshall. I'll tell you, I like to let people talk that like to talk, because then I get to see how much full of shit they all are.
Do you like to talk more or listen to people talk, or you like to fight more?
I like to fight, and I hope you show
you
up.
know those
I pray that you show up.
Because those chops ain't
July 6th can't get here any faster.
that
July
little
6th gets here. When
ain't
July
work.
6th, when you wake up July 6th, it's going to be like you're on death row. And July 6th, your death date. Because you're going to wake up, you're going to have your breakfast. It's going to be your last breakfast that you're going to be able to eat, because then after that, you're going to be sucking through a fucking straw.
I don't like to eat before I have a match, so I don't want to fart and shit in the ring. I know that might be something you want to do, because that's what you'll be doing. They'll be cleaning up all your shit when I'm done beating your ass.
James, you've never wrestled somebody like me. I'm not a Ric Flair
I've heard
wannabe.
it. I've heard
I'm not a Ric Flair wannabe.
No, it don't matter. You act
I'm not a Bray Wyatt wannabe.
Soldier, that's
I'm not a rock star wannabe. I'm me, and I know what I'm capable of. And July 6th, I'm going to show you what I'm capable of, because before that bell rings, and you're standing across from me, you're going to realize that's that moment that you knew you fucked up. I've been waiting for this match for a long time. Long time. We had it set up for set it up. You want to? Let's be real about it. You were July. What was it? August 27th. That was one of the first dates that we came up with. August 27th. You were gonna come up here. Stuff got in the way, and I get that. But now you just committed to July 6th.
Facebook, TBK.
So regardless what happens between now and July 6th, if you come up and we meet one-on-one before then, God, I would love that. But I know July 6th, 2024, I have you one-on-one, and I get to beat your ass and shut you up. And then you can call me Randy Orton, like I said before, because I'm going to be the legend killer. I'm going to beat the self-proclaimed legend of the backyard. July 6th. That's all I got to say. July 6th.
I hope you're really good at keeping your promises. I really do. Because I've had so many people in my career tell me they were going to beat my ass and destroy me and end me. It hasn't been done yet. Secondly, you obviously haven't done your research, Soldier. You think just because
what is beating up other men's ass? Like, do anybody got a infatuation with touching another man's ass?
You think I've only been in TBW? I've been around. I had most of my backyard career in Texas. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Every single person that stepped in front of me, they've all said the same thing and they failed. What really makes you believe that you're the one?
Because they're not me.
Because he doesn't want to be the 2 or the 3. He wants to be the one. Let him be the goddamn one. Shit.
Well, Craven, why don't you just be the referee? Shut up. Now,
we'll see.
I can count 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Birdie.
Do you want me to be unbiased or biased?
Soldier, I'm gonna wrap your dreadlocks around your throat and choke you out. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you senseless in front of your foundation, in front of your roster, in front of every guy.
I'm gonna bring you both a cupcake and you can have an eat off.
Listen here, Jim.
It's gonna be a fight. But I hope you got more than punches in a corner and a chop game, because that chop game shit ain't gonna work on James Taylor. I promise you that.
Bro, I'm gonna chop you so hard. Well, you gonna wait. July 6th. July 6th. I finally get my hands on James Taylor.
And Omen,
and
you better watch this shit.
It's very enjoyable.
Birdie, you better shut your mouth.
Very interesting.
I said you better watch your shit.
Yeah. So there you go. TBK saying that. You know what, Soldier? I look forward to it. I look forward to it because it's going to be great. It's going to be a battle. It's definitely going to be a battle of the ages. Because every time I show up,
IMF, give TV my stuff.
I look to steal the show wherever I'm at. So I hope that you're ready for that, kid. Dirty, sign the papers, for the future, because it's going to happen. And your boy Soldier is going to be putting in retirement early. I promise.
That's fine. I'll draw the contract up right now. That's as far as you guys are concerned. That's a done deal.
So after I get through, last thing, I promise, Soldier, after I get through beating the hell out of you, you won't be part of the Dirty Monsters. You won't be part of the Popular Monsters. You'll team up with Mr. Clean and be called the Clean Monsters from now on, because you'll be a clean kid whenever I'm done with you. I'll straighten your ass up. I promise. Omen, I'll be doing you a favor. There you go. You won't have to worry about old Soldier.
And I won't be doing you no fucking favors, Omen.
I'm not worried about anyone. Like I said, I turn a new leaf.
He's turning a new leaf. See, he's a good guy now. Yeah, I like to. Yeah, there you go. Soldier.
Yes, now.
I don't buy it.
I'd shake your hand.
Oh, you're not buying it, Dirty? Why? Why you ain't buying it?
You're not buying it. For some reason, this foundation thing came back. I remember when you crumbled the first time, and now you want to say you turned a new leaf.
We're getting paid, Dirty.
I know you're doing great.
DJ Black's paying us.
But you know what? I don't believe
you're welcome. We're making you money.
I don't want to believe that you turned a new leaf. Maybe that's what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Nemesis Sessions. And I do appreciate every one of you guys for coming on here, especially the IMF guys. Dirty, it was a pleasure definitely to have you. Hope to see you in the future. Sure.
Don't give him an outro.
Chris Craven.
Don't give him an outro. He don't deserve it.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, there it is. He don't deserve it. Chris Craven signed and sealed with the match for Anthony Steele. Look forward to seeing that next year. It's definitely going to be interesting. So, any last words, guys? I guess
last word.
Yeah.
So, who knows TBK real quick before this ends?
Oh, we're going to go right to a thing right after this. TBK is a good guy. We'll give you all the info here. But, guys, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and germs, thank you for coming on the podcast and for watching this. And be sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Be sure to go follow IMF. I'm going to put a link down in the description below. Go check them out. Give them a follow. And also for everything else, thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
Steel's a bitch.